This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 38 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, this week, it's a Sadistic Madness main event, a match in which we really don't know anything about. What do you think this Sadistic Madness is going to entail?
Well, first off, we know the new church are in it, and they're going to, of course, bring their newest member, but it's a new church match, so to me, I think we're just not going to wrestle in the ring at all, and we're just going to fight ringside the whole show, or match, I mean. And then, you know, that's just what it's going to be. That's how sadistic it's going to be. And we'll see maybe a table spot.
Well, that's probably a given. I was thinking it was going to be similar to the Clockwork match.
I think that
with their own little twist. Maybe some spikes or something on a pole. I don't know.
Oh, geez. I feel like that would be a mistake, though, to just do that match and then take away how exciting that was to do this random 8-man tag match. I mean, realistically, I think that it's more or less going to be just a tornado 8-man tag match, and there's going to be weapons involved. I don't know if I have much higher expectations than that, just because I just don't know. I don't know what else you would do.
If that is all they do, I'm telling you, if I were to have ordered this show in 2003 and it's literally just a multi-man street fight, I would be so pissed.
I don't know. I'm not going to get my hopes up higher than that's what it is. But I do think that if that's the case, we're going to see people thrown off the stage through a table and, like, you know, the stuff that they've been doing, diving off the little balcony thing and, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's going to be, I guess you could say it's going to be madness. But, right. You know, but that's just kind of what I'm expecting. And you know what? I hope I'm wrong. Well, you know that Slash is going to bleed a lot. Sandman's in the match. Yeah. He'll probably bleed a lot, right? So we're definitely going to see blood. We're going to see weapons. And it's going to just be, while we're watching it here over the next couple hours, I think literally we're going to be here and be like, oh, you hit him with a chair. Oh, they got a table. Like, there's not going to be much to call. I'm not expecting a lot of that, but we'll see.
No, me either. I'm just trying to think of what I would be anticipating. I would be hoping that the ropes would be covered in barbed wire. Not like no rope barbed wire, but barbed wire kind of like wrapped around the ropes.
Mm-hmm. I'd be fine with that.
And for some reason, I would really think that Father James Mitchell would have spikes involved, because maybe we haven't seen a spike used recently, but I know that they used one in like 2002.
We saw one fairly recently. I'm pretty sure. Did we? Unless I'm thinking of.
Remember.
They've definitely used them, and they use them a lot, especially in their tag matches with America's Most Wanted. So
yeah, that's what I'm referencing.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. I think they should bring back the Blood of the Audad thing, that little container that just had like blood in it, and then they can like throw blood at each other or something. Because that lasted a whole 2 weeks, I think, or something.
Yeah, it was very short-lived.
Yeah, which I didn't hate it though. I mean, it was interesting. They were just rubbing blood on people. I mean, got the point across, I guess.
Yeah. The only other thing that I think that we know of for this week in terms of matches is Konnan and Jerry Lynn will be having a singles match.
Yeah, which is kind of something we've been building toward. Of course, last week we got the tag team match where Konnan and Hoovy defeated Jason Cross and Jerry Lynn. So we've kind of been building for this singles match, and I think and this is one of the better things I feel like they kind of took their time with. I mean, he's been bringing in different competitors, and I mean, it was the SATs, Hoovy, Super Crazy, Mexico's Most Wanted, and then we had that tag match, right? So we've been going on for 5 weeks now. it's time to see Konnan and Jerry Lynn go one-on-one.
Yeah, this would be essentially like their pay-per-view blow-off for the feud. That's how I would kind of see it.
Yeah, agreed. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we know anything else. And besides that, I mean, would those two matches be enough for you to be interested in purchasing the show between the 8-man tag and Len and Konnan?
I don't know if this was one I mentioned before, but I think okay, no, it was for the Clockwork. This is when I was like, oh, I definitely wanted to see what that was about, especially for Raven and Sandman. But if I were to put myself again in like a 14-year-old version of myself, or I guess even as 31, I would kind of be like, what is this Sadistic Madness thing about? I'm a very interested guy. Like,
when you
I get intrigued by things.
Well, when you have a new concept or something you haven't seen before, it's kind of like, oh, I might need to watch that and see what that's all about.
Yeah, which, as we'll cover through the next several months, I mean, they come up with a lot of things that we've never heard of or seen before. And
might not even see again. And
it's true.
And I think that's part of the fun of what we're going to see. And I think TNA and, mostly, I'll just say TNA because they haven't really done it much since they've rebranded as Impact. But, I mean, they've definitely got matches that we'll keep seeing, and some we'll see over and over again of new concepts and new stuff that you don't see anywhere else besides TNA Wrestling.
Yeah, and they also have concepts that kind of ruin specialty matches, too. So
yeah, well, you can't win it all.
No, you can't. All right, Dallas. Well, what did we see last week? Because I know you like to do the rundown for that.
Yeah, so just say up front here, I don't got a lot of new news this week. I was very, very surprised to read the newsletter and not see a whole lot. But regardless, we'll go over the poll of what the readers thought of the show, and then I got a couple notes from the show, and there's a couple things about buy rates and stuff that we can discuss here. So there's a little bit, and then I got something we'll mention after we get through all of that. That'll kind of at least keep us talking for a minute here. So last week, Bob, I gave it a thumbs up. I enjoyed the show for the most part. You were more in the middle, which I totally understood, but I was still loving that Raven AJ Styles ladder match. So that alone boosted that up for me. I forgot what other matches we enjoyed. I think, we had the 3-way with the Red Kid Kash and Trinity, which Trinity really didn't do anything in. There was the tag team match between Triple X and Disciples of the New Church. So we had a lot of interesting stuff going on last week and some pretty decent matches and stuff like that. But
you can't forget about Jim Duggan and the Moondog spot either.
Well, I was trying not to mention that one. Because that is definitely a match I wish I could forget. Now, what do you think that the readers of the Observer thought of this?
Well, I feel like there's been a streak of good shows in terms of like Observer fans saying thumbs up. So I'm gonna say they went with a thumbs up again.
Yeah, they did. They 86.7% gave it a thumbs up. And only 13.3 gave it a thumbs down. No in the middle. And I will say that we did have, he says, less than half the response of last week. But it's attributed...
Less than half the response?
Yeah, I ain't telling you.
So usually they get like 20 people. So what was that? Like 8 people? We're like, good.
They have more than 20. But they are attributing it to the war breaking out, which we discussed last week. Of course, Hacksaw came out. So, and that's pretty interesting, and that's going to get brought up a lot here in the notes. So just keep that in mind. And he does say, as mentioned last week, it is better to get a poorer percentage of favorable responses with a larger number of responses when it comes to this group. So, it's okay. Instead of a lot of people coming in and being like, I hate it.
Yeah.
Now, overall, best match, what do you think was the best match from last week? According to the readers.
Yeah, so I'm going to say... I'm going to say the ladder match between Raven and Styles.
Actually, unfortunately, it was the tag team title match between Triple X and Disciples of the New Church.
Really?
I was very, very surprised when I saw this because I thought it was a pretty good ladder match.
I can't believe that 8 people would vote for the tag team title match.
First off, it was 25 voted for the tag team title match. More voted for the overall poll, but and I don't think I need to make you guess. The Jim Duggan and Moondog spot against Sanders and Gilberti was the worst match. I think that was kind of a given from last week.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Moondog spot, I just learned something new this week, so I thought I'd share. Is that apparently he used to be Honky Tonk Man's tag team partner in the late 70s.
Who was this?
Moondog Spot.
Okay.
Sorry, I read that wrong. So it says he's an old-time Memphis favorite dating back to Larry Latham. Oh, yeah, Larry Latham, the tag team partner of Honky Tonk Man or Wayne Ferris. So I lied.
Okay.
Not true. But that's still late 70s, so it's still kind of dating back to that time period. That's what they're getting at. So my apologies there. And he does say that luckily this match was short, but it wasn't short enough, and that Moondog looked to be about 375 pounds these days. Dave loves to comment on people's weight.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong. He was looking pretty big.
Well, yeah,
I can't compare it to what he was looking like in his USWA days, because, like I've said before, I'm not there yet. I think that's like 91. I'm looking at it right now. Actually, I can't say I'm thinking it as it is. It looks like his run there is between 91. Jesus Christ, 91 to 96, which is a bit surprising.
Yeah. I would say give us some follow-up once you get there, but I hope we never see him again in TNA. So.
Oh, he was there in 87, so I must have seen him.
Well,
unless he didn't appear on TV. Wait a minute. I did see him on that. Okay, so I did see him in 87. He had a decent little feud with Jeff Jarrett. See, this is bullshit. I forget so much stuff that I watch.
Wait a second.
Too much shit.
Wait a second. You said he feuded with Jeff Jarrett. That means he's definitely going to be gunning for the NWA heavyweight title here.
Oh, god damn it! You're probably right. Well, let me see here. Does he? Well, Dallas, should I tell you now or later?
What's it? Is it on TNA?
It's regarding his TNA appearance.
Let me guess. There's more.
No, that's his only one.
Oh, thank God.
He does actively compete, though, for Memphis Wrestling. Memphis Wrestling Prime Time.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if his name pops up on an Explosion card or something like that, but we'll see.
What in the world is Memphis Wrestling Prime Time? I've never even heard of that. It went from 2003 to 2014.
Something you're about to start reviewing, I bet.
Don't even get me started. Because I might, if I could find it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now we do. Well, last week we had that 6-man tag match between D'Lo Brown, Dusty Rhodes, and Jeff Jarrett taking on the NWA Next Generation, which was David Flair, Eric Watts, and Brian Lawler. And if you do remember, they're teasing problems between Brown and Jarrett after Gilberti gave an excellent interview earlier in the show telling Brown that Jarrett befriended him to keep him from chasing for the title. Now, Brown walked out after his team won. Then, of course, we saw the big turn. Ron Killings came out, hugged Jarrett, and, of course, powerbombed him after to join Sports Entertainment Extreme, apparently.
Yeah.
So that has happened. We can't forget that has happened. So I just wanted to bring that up again. And, of course, remind everyone about that Brown-Jarrett thing that we're kind of leading toward, which we kind of knew was happening because he came out his first week and said, I'm getting an NWA title shot.
Yeah. It was like his first promo. He's like, where's my title shot? I was promised it. And it's like, dude, you've been out here for 6 minutes. Like, relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Now, going back to the war starting. So, probably due to that starting, the March 19th show saw a smaller crowd and significantly smaller response than recent weeks, which is probably translate into a significantly lower buy rate as well. The show drew about 1,000 people after several straight full house shows, which we did mention, which is about 1,300 in that building. Mm-hmm. They were expecting their biggest paid gate to date, but had no paid walk up, which also can be blamed on the threat of thunderstorms, although there have been fans in Nashville that said it would have been a stretch to blame the weather. This is on March 12th. They had 700 people paid on March 12th, which was the biggest the company had done since June, which is good. So that was 2 weeks ago. I do believe we mentioned that's when a lot of the fans kind of switched lines.
Right.
If I'm remembering correctly.
I think that's what, yeah.
And so he goes on to say here, from there, live it looked like there were well over double the amount of people in the freebie line than the paid line before the show. When they let people with the free tickets in after the paid got in first, there were only 150 to 175 people in the building. So last week we're definitely down as far as that getting more paid people. But once again, he is blaming the lower attendance and such on the war starting. And now I was in about 2003. I was a small child at this time, so I don't remember a war starting necessarily off the top of my head, except I know it happened. So I don't know if it would have really would it affected me that much to not want to watch a wrestling show. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was a teenager, I guess, right? Yeah, I would have been 12.
Okay, so close enough.
About to be 13. Yeah. I don't really recall the war beginning either. I do know that my father would have like Fox News on all the time, and they would be talking about whatever political stuff they'd be talking about.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying that, of course, it wasn't a big thing that was going on, because of course it was, but I do think it's interesting how it's correlating, and we're seeing these lower numbers because of it. I just find it interesting how that could do that. It's not like the whole country. It's not like they're fighting in Nashville. I don't know. Well, needless to say, though, we got some positive news here, is that DirecTV numbers have been rising, although we've got more accurate figures from last week and more realistic estimates they have gotten the total buys up to somewhere in the 11,000 to 13,000 total range, although nobody will know the true number until a year from now. They were believed to be in the $7,000 to $10,000, or 10,000, not dollar, just 10,000 buy range for a long time. Now, if they can average 700 paid per week, plus take in a few grand per week from the international TV deal, break even may only be about 18,000 buys for the weeks that they are on in Australia. There is a decent chance they can hit 15,000. So it seems like we might be able to break even soon, which is a positive. If we can get more paid attendance, kind of keep going, and those international deals to keep us afloat.
Yeah, I think Dave is putting too much of a focus on that, because right now and for the next 10 plus years, they're backed by $1 billion company.
I agree with you.
I don't think that Panda Energy would be investing in this company if there's a risk of it going out of business in a week. No, this is a long-term investment, which is obviously the case.
And it's gonna take time to build this up. They knew coming into it that it was a struggling company, but if you've noticed in recent weeks, we really haven't. There has been no mention of next week it might be it. I mean, we were on pay-per-view number 3. If you go back and listen, we discussed they were literally like, we're gonna find out after this week if they're gonna still be a company, and it was just interesting to hear that narrative of we're going under any day, and we don't know when. And of course, we know now. In hindsight, it does not. But it's just interesting to hear. That literally every single week for it had to have been for 6 months. We heard it might be it. We don't know.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable for that fear of if the company's gonna go out of business from June 2002 till about the end of September 2002. The second that Panda Energy is hey, we're here now and we're taking charge, if I was Jeff and Jerry, I'm not even worried about it. I'm okay. You guys have a shit ton of money. You know that we're going to struggle until we get a TV deal. And even when we get a TV deal, we're going to have to pay to be on for a year before we get another one. So you're coming into this thinking probably at least 5 years before you're getting any real traction.
Which is probably pretty fair if you think about it. I mean, this isn't going to happen overnight.
That's what I would think. And not to go too far into the woods here because we're still a couple of years away from it, but you're given freebies here. You end up going into a venue where they're, again, all freebies, including your pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So you're not even really getting a paid audience for your pay-per-views until, what, 2006?
Well, yeah, until they start leaving the Impact Zone, they ain't getting nothing.
But the thing is, like, they only leave the Impact Zone for pay-per-views a couple times a year.
I was gonna say they don't even do all of them though, right?
Right. It's like they're like what, Lockdown and Bound for Glory, I think, are the only, and maybe Slammiversary until like the 2000 teens.
Oh yeah, I mean we don't.
It's only a couple,
and even after that, I feel like they don't leave it. Yeah, they still don't leave it a lot.
Yeah.
And then eventually they go back, and it's the whole thing. Now listen. I'm biased. I love the Impact Zone and all, but you're not making money there. I mean, as far as a business thing, it's not a great choice. Yeah, you're getting people to come in and watch it, but they're not necessarily wrestling fans.
Right. And that's why I think TNA or Impact Wrestling for a long time was more of a TV company than it was a wrestling company.
I think that's fair to say.
Because a wrestling company, you're touring, doing houses, whatever. Like WCW, even when they were making shit off of house shows or anything, they were touring with their tapings and whatnot. And Impact was always just stuck in a freebies and non money making era. So,
yeah, I agree with that. And I could keep talking about. We'll talk about it eventually, but it's just wild to. Once they leave the Impact Zone, especially during after 2010 when Hogan and stuff were there, the crowd size they are getting. I mean, I was watching a show recently on Pluto TV, and I was like, Impact wishes they could have a crowd that big again. It's wild.
I wonder, was it an England show?
No, the one I was watching wasn't. It was those are insane.
I want to say I was watching Pluto TV when I saw an England one,
dude,
and I was like, "Holy fuck!" There's probably at least 10,000 people there.
Yeah,
and they're going nuts.
Yeah, those shows were always incredible.
I remember watching those live. It would be like WCW in 2000. 4,000 people there in the States, and then they'd go to England or Australia or whatever for 2 weeks, and you're like, "Holy crap!" There's 14,000 people here going nuts for Scott Steiner against Sting. Same thing with TNA. You're in Missouri with 900 fans, and then you go to England and it's like James Storm against Bobby Roode, and holy fuck, when there's 12,000 people in the crowd, it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Well, I only got one more piece of news, Bob. It's a short news week, and this one actually, I mean, it's kind of new. It's kind of exciting, I guess. Armando Quintero, who is the Spanish language voice of the Dallas Cowboys, was at the show and worked with Konnan in doing 2 matches in Spanish just to get a feel of working together. So we're getting essentially I don't know if we had a Spanish announce team.
That's what I was just gonna say. I guess they didn't have a Spanish announce team.
Yeah.
Well, they did. Joel and Jose Maximo. Oh God.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll see myself out. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. So, like I said, that's nothing big here in the Observer. So, needless to say, I was like, last week we discussed we did it live on the air. We went on the Wayback Machine and went to NWA-TNA.com, and you can see some news articles and some columns and stuff like that. So I decided, especially since this is such a short week, then why don't I dive into that? And I found a article from the Inside from March 21st, 2003. So literally just a few days before the show we're about to watch, that Jeremy Borash wrote. And so I figure I found a couple fun things. Now, he talks about a lot of bullshit in here, but I thought this would be fun. And I definitely wanted to incorporate this more into the show if we can. I won't do as much as I'm probably about to say now. but if there's fun little tidbits, because it's interesting. These articles that they did almost seems as if they're supposed to be a dirt sheet, but they're on the company's website. So it's almost like they're like, "Oh, did you hear about this?" Like you'll see as I kind of get into this. Which actually, there's a note right here. TNA will soon be adding our own Spanish announce team ringside to help with the demand of the growing Latino audience. So even just stuff like that, I mean, it sounds very dirt sheety.
At
Like
ringside?
Oh yeah, he did say at ringside. So
I don't know if they'd have enough room, really.
well, it's going to be tight over by Don West and Mike Tenay.
Yeah.
So even there's things just like this. Oh, by the way, this is titled. It's from the inside. Jerry Lynn's scary movies. Bob Ryder glue, and Hey Mr. President. I'm not going to talk about Jerry Lynn's scary movies. I decided we don't need to discuss his favorite scary movies, but it is in here. If you go back on the Wayback Machine and find this. So he says, it's been a fun week to be a part of TNA, as things are really starting to move forward for us. Early indications are showing significant increases in pay-per-view buys, specifically already in the month of March, as higher than expected numbers are starting to come in. While it has taken some time for us to find our groove, I think we have delivered solid shows on a consistent basis since January. I've said this before and I will say it again, the uphill climb is still ahead of us, but the momentum is really starting to pick up. So I find these super interesting. It's very obviously company positive, but it's also some stuff that is being reported in the Observer. So I think this is a really cool thing that they did on the website, and it's almost kind of like they were beating the dirt sheets to it. Now, of course, like I just said, I mean, they're very positive. Oh, we've been having consistent great shows. That's not necessarily accurate. There's been some really shitty shows since January, but fun to read nonetheless.
Well, could you imagine if Borash was like, we had 2 good shows, and then like that March 5th one that sucked, but we came back on the 12th, we're solid. 19th was like real hit or miss. Kash almost killed himself, and got a lot of heat back. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Of course, they're gonna be like, oh, you've been missing out on some great action.
Well, exactly.
Which is never true, and I would rather tell the truth than to give fans this false narrative when they tune in. They're like, oh my God, that sucked.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, this is just right here, this is something that we literally just talked about, so that's why I'm bringing it up again, just because it's Jeremy Borash said it as well. He said, I'm never one to blame things, but I'd like to say that this week's numbers may have not been consistent. That Jesus Christ, but that I'd say that this week's numbers may not be consistent. That trend of growth, Jesus, it's quite the mouthful here. As the countdown to war took place, with the deadline happening at the very start of our pay-per-view broadcast, I'm sure numbers will be affected. However, if you did miss it, I urge you to get the replay. So this is very much along the same lines that Dave was saying. He thinks that the war starting could affect numbers. Well, JB's mentioning it right here as well. And then he urges you, of course, to buy the replay because that's what his job kind of is. Now, then he goes on to say things like this, which I think are silly, where he says, Glenn Gilberti's stock has certainly risen in the last 2 weeks, delivering solid promos and surprising almost everyone with his great delivery and effectiveness in that role. I love his new persona, and I'm happy he has gone that direction.
I mean, what do you expect him to do? Is he gonna sit there and be like, "This guy sucks"? Like, no, he's gonna spin it how he's got to spin it.
Oh, I know, but I just think it's so. Like I said, you're getting some like real info, and then you're getting like the company bullshit stuff like this.
Yeah.
Then he goes on to say here, there was no better place in the wrestling business to start our program last week than Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We passed out American flags to everyone in the TNA Asylum, making for a great way to pay tribute to our country in support of our troops. Hats off to Duggan for a very memorable start to the broadcast. And we did mention they had to have passed the flags out because there was flags everywhere during the show, the little flags. This one I laughed at, so I'm bringing it up. As I'm kind of skipping around a little here, but he says, congratulations to Mike Tenay, who has solidified his spot on my top 10 funniest people in the wrestling business category.
I was getting nervous that he was going to be like my favorite announcer of all time or something.
No, he does go on to say, I mean, his quickness during, the exchange with Gilberti and stuff like that. So I can get why he's saying it. I just thought it was like, what? The top 10 funniest people in wrestling? Mike Tenay? Okay. I mean, he has some good stuff, but geez.
Yeah.
This is actually a bit of news here. So this one I do find kind of interesting. And that's that Jeff Jarrett and himself will be traveling to Bristol this weekend for the big NASCAR weekend. TNA will be an associate sponsor of Hermie Sadler's car in the huge Winston Cup race this weekend. Over 160,000 fans are expected to attend. If you like car wrecks, tune into this race. The Bristol track always provides for a bumper car race.
What? If you want to see people get in a car wreck, you tune into this one.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Bristol, is that like Bristol, Tennessee? Probably, right?
I think it is.
I was hoping it's Bristol, Connecticut.
I think it is.
That way I could be like, oh, maybe they're going to go to WWE headquarters in Stamford.
So that JB could get his job 30 years later.
Same with Jarrett.
Jarrett, yeah.
Hey, can I be a producer? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Could you imagine if Jeff Jarrett jumped ship from his own company in 2003? He was, I'm out.
In 2003.
Bring me back, Vince. Yeah. I'm back.
This is the fun note here where he gives some praise to Bob Ryder. So he says, if Jerry Lynn is the glue that keeps the X Division together, Bob Ryder is the glue of the TNA office. He has stepped up to the plate and has shown tremendous business sense through the last year. Bob is actually solely responsible for creating WCW Live and opened the door for me to start a full-time career in this business. It was just over 4 years ago this month that WCW Live went on the air, and I began a journey I never thought I would encounter. I've gotten to travel the world, making a great living in the most exciting business in the world. Never forget who opens the doors for you along the way. This business is all about opportunity and what you do with it. So some big praise early on here for Bob Ryder. And of course, we know Bob Ryder will be very important in TNA's time.
Yeah, I think he's, I don't know if underrated, but he's undercredited for his role and various internet things.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that stuff you only hear the praise when someone passes away. And we heard a lot of that when Bob Ryder did. The people were like, oh, what he did for internet wrestling and all that stuff. And it's like, well, maybe you should have told him that.
Well, it's same thing when a wrestler dies. No one ever talks about guys like, Jim Neidhart or something. And then he dies and he was the greatest tag team wrestler of all time. And it's like, did you ever say that when he was alive? And the answer to that is always no.
No, you never do. Never. Just like... No, we're not going to go down that road right now. You could literally say it about any wrestler that
literally any time.
Yeah,
they just when someone passes away, people tend to over. I don't know a good word for it. They over hype it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If. Oh boy. If WCW, right? Let's say Prince Iaukea were to die tomorrow.
Greatest cruiserweight.
Oh my God. If you saw the artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea in 2000, this guy was way ahead of his time. That's the type of stuff that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They try to just give people a level of credibility that didn't exist when they were alive.
Mm-hmm.
Now with Bob Ryder, that credibility was there. It just wasn't vocalized nearly enough while he was alive.
Yeah, for sure. JB goes on here to tease our surprise a little bit more this week. So he says, TNA will have a surprise this week that will certainly have people talking. The new church promised a new member. I can't wait for this one. So he's really excited about this new church member.
Okay. Is this one of the first, was there another time where they were really hyping a surprise?
I believe they do it often, yeah.
I was going to say, because I know through the years TNA It got
Mm-hmm.
to a point where it was a weekly thing.
Oh yeah. Well, then it's usually like a letdown.
Oh my god, 100%. So I'm really curious as to who. I'm curious to see who they would go with this. Who would be your absolute like guess?
I'll be honest, man. I literally don't know. I'm afraid that it's gonna be like a letdown though. Like I don't want it to be another Cobain.
No, I think it would be somebody that we knew.
I feel like the way they're hyping it is, I guess I'd have to really know who's like potentially a free agent at this point and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I would assume, yeah, it's got to be like a known, potentially a known person, or I guess it could be like a legend
Oh, a legend. Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know. I'm interested though. Maybe it's Kane. I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding.
What is Glenn Jacobs doing here? Could you imagine? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, really. He goes on to hype up Konnan and Jerry Lynn. I don't need to read it because it's not really anything, but he wants to know, is this going to be the big payoff for an exciting angle we've seen being played out over the last 2 months? Or will it take a dramatic turn? Wait and see this Wednesday.
Wait, for what angle?
Jerry Lynn and Konnan.
Did he actually say the word angle?
Yes. Big payoff for an exciting angle.
See,
I'm telling you, it's essentially a dirt sheet on the website.
yeah, but like I don't like when I don't know why, but I don't like when they say stuff like that in a public forum for I say this in quotes, inside fans that know the verbiage. Because if I'm like a little kid and I go on there, I'm like, oh, angle story, you think it's real? I don't know. I don't think that's the right approach to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree for sure.
Okay.
Now, do you remember Todd Stone? He was one of the little people wrestlers early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got some news about him. You ready for this?
Yeah.
In this JB thing, he was contacted through the TNA office to be hired as Leprechaun at a huge St. Patrick's Day parade in Nashville.
They hired him as a leprechaun?
They contacted him.
Oh my god.
And apparently Eric Estrada from Chips
God, what the fuck?
he was at the party and said Ted absolutely loved Todd Stone's performance.
Okay, who cares? Like what?
I got two more. Actually, these next two things are actually more pieces of news.
Okay.
And then that's all I got. Raven actually needed medical attention after the show and was taken to the hospital last Wednesday night. No doubt Raven's contributions to the main event picture in TNA has produced a great impact. Raven will now be in line for a world title shot. When will it happen? Stay tuned. But Raven went to the hospital.
Well, he was bleeding pretty good. Like on the side of his head.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. And he is right. I mean, Raven, sure, he may have been a Sunday Night Heat mainstay, just like D'Lo Brown, but he has certainly helped the main event scene in TNA.
Yeah,
There's no denying that.
Yeah, and actually, my last piece of news is about D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, all right.
And this is why I think going back on these this Wayback Machine thing and seeing this is cool, because apparently JB sat down with D'Lo Brown in his first exclusive TNA interview on this weekend's edition of Explosion. And I would have never known that.
Scott D'Amore. Give us Explosion.
Yes, please. # we want Explosion. And actually, I don't know if you saw the news, Bob. It's going to be way old news by the time this airs. But they're putting that on an indefinite hiatus. Explosion has been a show they've been doing, and it is officially going to end, or quote, go on hiatus, because they have a new show, which is, I believe it's,
Before the Impact or something?
Yeah, BTI. Yeah, it's like a 1 hour show on Access that goes, they have a match and like do some interviews and stuff like that.
Do you think they're calling it BTI to kind of piggyback off of BTE or what?
I'm not 100%. I have thought about that, but I also know they've done those kind of things for a while, like naming weird shows like that. So I'm not 100% sold on the idea they might be, but they're knowing them, it very well might be.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's all I have. It was a shorter news week, but I hope that stuff from the the website was at least kind of entertaining to kind of get us through a little bit here. So I'm going to throw it over to you for independent news, and then I'll cover Explosion briefly, and we'll get into this show.
All right. Well, there's not a whole lot this week. I try to just mention guys that we know that will be wrestling or appearing on the show. So some weeks there might be a lot, and some weeks I might play catch up for what people are doing on the indies. So this week there's only 3 people that did anything of note over the weekend that we know are likely to be for sure wrestling on the show. Konnan defeated Black Metal on March 22nd for AWS in California. I don't know if that match was so bad that it got edited off any DVDs or completely forgotten about, because that's the trend for Konnan on the indies at this point. AJ Styles teamed with Amazing Red to defeat the Briscoe brothers to retain the Ring of Honor tag team titles on March 22nd at ROH's Night of Champions. And then the last one here is Christopher Daniels. He lost to Doug Williams on that same Ring of Honor Night of the Champions show. So not a whole lot of stuff going on this time around. But who knows? Maybe next week there'll be more. Maybe we'll get caught up on some Raven and Jerry Lynn. Actually, Jerry Lynn actually didn't do anything this past week because he was advertised. So,
well, look at that. Yeah. Well, it happens. But Explosion this week, Bob, it's looking pretty good.
Okay.
And I think there's going to be some stuff. You might be, well, I don't think they wrestled. Let me get to it and we'll discuss.
Right.
So this episode of Explosion was taped on March 26, 2003, the same day as Pay-Per-View 38 that we were about to watch, of course, in the TNA Asylum. And it aired on March 29th, 2003. And it had the following matches. We had 4 matches. It's a big one. We had Shark Boy defeating Ryan Ash. Glenn Gilberti defeating Scotty Saber. This one is the one that I think kind of interesting. Brian Lawler and Eric Watts defeating Kurt Jensen and Matt Longtime. So I believe that's Eric Watts' first match in TNA, and it's on Explosion.
Yeah, it would be his first match in TNA.
So that's what I think is kind of interesting. And now I don't know if he wrestles on the show we're about to watch.
He wasn't in that 6-man.
Oh God, was he really? Oh, he was.
Was he?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, he
shit. Was. Yeah. Okay. My apologies. He's not his first match. Wow.
He's so good that we forgot he was in a co-main event last week. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Dude, that's pretty bad. That's really, really bad that I forgot he was even in that match.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Because I knew Lawler and David Flair were.
Yeah.
Shit. People are probably like, these two are idiots when they listen to this back. Holy crap. That's okay. Once again, we tell everyone we watch so much wrestling that I literally, and Eric, like you said, Eric Watts is so exciting. I mean, how could we forget?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna move past that now. And the main event of Explosion was James Storm defeating Doug Williams.
Oh wow.
It's kind of cool.
Okay. I like Doug Williams, and I know it's a little while before we ever see him, but.
Yeah, as far as I know it is. Who knows? Maybe he'll drop in. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Pretty quick comparatively this week, and some pretty interesting stuff all around. But I'm ready to get into the show if you are.
Yeah, well, before I just wanted to give a shout out to one of our I guess listeners on from Twitter.
Yeah, let's do it.
Johnny C. He reached out to us and he commented saying that he loves the podcast and he's a huge fan of the shit show weekly pay-per-view era. He's also a low-key Russo fan, and he's up to episode 8 in our podcast, and he's up to the sex era in his rewatch. And he hopes that we get that TNA merchandise that we've been after. I don't know about you, Dallas, but I have not acquired any of the TNA merchandise.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's probably, it's funny because episode 8 especially, I was begging for those old TNA shirts.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
And I unfortunately did not get any. I don't know if I've gotten any old TNA stuff. And I've been holding on to share some of my collection until some stuff starts popping up, because I do have some cool TNA items, but and some we've mentioned on the show. But I've definitely been holding back on showing some of the stuff I have until we start seeing stuff happen on the shows. just kind of keep it a little bit relevant. But I'm hoping I can get some more because that old TNA stuff, it's wicked cool. It's really, really cool. And actually, I mean, I do have a good little, like, it's got to be 2000 range from like 2005 to, I'll say 2008. I don't know for sure. Like old shirts, like TNA shirts and stuff. Like I have a bunch that I really like that I purchased back in the day.
I think I only have one TNA shirt.
What's that?
The Samoa Joe, Joe Knows Pain shirt.
I know a lot of people wear that shirt. I feel like a lot of.
I don't know. Is that like? I feel like that's later on, like 09?
That one might be later on, but one of my friends, we went to 2 TNA house shows, the only 2 that were in Syracuse, and we got to meet Samoa Joe at one of the first ones, and I mean, at the time that was his favorite wrestler. And they're like, Samoa Joe will be over at the merchandise table during intermission. And he was like, holy shit. Like, it was nuts. So he has like I think he might have like a Samoa Joe hat or something signed. But it was really cool. And actually, it's funny. I'm in an Impact Wrestling group on Facebook. I share a lot of our posts there. So if you're a listener from there, shout out to you. But someone actually posted in there and goes, why did TNA never run in Syracuse? And I was like, hold up. There's another Syracuse TNA fan in this group of like, I don't know which group it is. I mean, a lot of them have like thousands of followers. So I commented, I was like, no, I went to both shows they had here. I mean, they were only house shows, but I remember like Kurt Angle and Christian Cage were like the main event at one of them or something like that. And it might've been a 3-way. I can't remember, but I mean, they were really, really fun. They were really fun shows.
When was the second one? I know the first one was 2007.
I want to say it was 2009. I can actually, if you hold up 1 second, I bet you I can get you the date because I commented on this post. But I mean, and the second one was at the On Center Convention Center, so it was next to the War Memorial, and so it was a really weird venue.
If you go to that post, one of my buddies like tagged me in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend Chris.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so the first one was on September 3rd, 2007 at the New York State Fair. I think it was like the Coca-Cola Coliseum, and it was literally a horse venue. Yep. So the ground was mud.
Right.
And they had like horse fences holding as like a barricade. It was freaking ridiculous. And then the second one was on July 12th, 2009 at the Convention Center. And that one I know featured Mick Foley. He came out and like cut a promo. I was looking at the cards briefly last night. I can't remember what else, but I'm looking now. I want to see. I don't know if what was your friend's name who tagged you?
Chris.
I wonder. Oh,
I couldn't comment on it because I don't follow the group or whatever. But
it must have been it might have been even a different group then because it's not on this exact post, but this guy might have posted in more than one group.
Right.
Unless your friend Chris has me blocked, which I guess he could, but
I doubt that.
Yeah, and I mean this group has over 15,000 members. Like, what are the chances that someone would post this? I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I got a kick out of that. But yeah, no, appreciate you shouting out. I already forgot the guy's name who you just mentioned. I did see that. Chris. No, not your friend.
On Chris. Twitter. Oh, Johnny.
Johnny. Yeah, no, I did see that, and that was a really, really awesome comment.
Johnny C. Yeah.
And much appreciated as always. And we continue to get shouted out, I believe, by I'm forgetting which page it is now. Oh yeah, here it is. I believe it's the Talking Nonsense About Impact Wrestling. Constantly shout us out and very much appreciated. Say how much they love the content we're producing.
Are you sure that's about us?
Yeah, he shouted us out before and was like, "Yeah, subscribe to these guys. They're awesome."
Are you sure? Because I see this right now. Is it about us or is it about the podcast that you replied to?
No, it's not that one. It was a different post. It's good. It's lost in our notifications at this point because I went on a post that a bunch of guys were, hey, subscribe to, put your YouTube link and subscribe, and it was a bunch of wrestling pages. Here we go, right here. Yep, I just found it here. It was on March 4th. Love their work. Sub. And it was direct to us there, and it was that was really great. And they always shout us out and tag us and stuff. So as always, if you're not following us on Twitter, Might as well get the plug in now. It's at Cross the Line TNA. Give us a follow and follow along there. Now we're on Facebook as well if you want to join along there as well, and that's at TNA Cross the Line Pod, or you can just search the podcast name and we should pop up.
Oh yeah, and Goldilocks also shouted us out saying that we
Yes.
are appreciated. So,
and of course you replied, and then I replied because I didn't see your reply, so she knows she's extra appreciated as well at this point, and that was really great. She's always been a great supporter of us and is always replying to our tweets and our posts.
yeah, no, that's cool. That's good stuff. All right. Well, are you ready to do this or what, Dallas?
Yeah, man. I'm glad we just mentioned all that stuff, though. That was great to throw in here instead of just rambling in the show. So,
yeah,
I'm ready.
And by the way, Moondog Spot, he died November 29th, 2003. So he doesn't even make it through the year.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I take back about saying he was shitty. Just kidding. The match sucked. But
no, this is when we go. He was one of the best characters in TNA history.
Shit. When he walked out ringside a couple weeks ago, I thought it was the funniest thing. And like, I totally got it.
Just chewing on a bone. I was like, yeah. Connected.
I got it, man.
Connected with
Memphis Wrestling. Woo!
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I'm the only one that appreciates Memphis Wrestling. And ironically, guess what, Dallas? You're watching Memphis Wrestling right now.
I mean, yeah, I guess technically.
Pretty for the most part. All right, it's that time, though. Let's get into the March 26, 2003 weekly pay-per-view for NWA-TNA. If you want to watch along, find it in your own personal collection or go to Impact Plus to watch it there. Now, if you are watching it on Impact Plus, maybe you're watching it through Fight. And if you live in the United States of America, if you want to show me or tell me how the hell you sign up for it, that would be just swell, because I was trying to figure it out and it doesn't even give me the option to subscribe. So
yeah, something's fishy with that.
Reach out to us on Twitter and let me know.
Yeah, and if you've been a long-time listener, I had my own issues with the Impact Plus app when they switched their server, and I have not resubscribed yet because, well, one, I'm good at procrastinating, but two, yes. I just haven't got around to it. But eventually here, I'd like to. And Bob's making me itchy for a lot of wrestling streaming services, but I was told that I shouldn't do that.
Who told you that?
Well, my girlfriend told me I shouldn't do that, but
what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Well, that's kind of what I thought, to be honest with you. So who knows? We may cross that bridge eventually, and you
might cross that line when it's drawn.
You're damn right. And when I go hang out in my nice finished man cave basement that I have named the Impact Zone, because I'm not I'm not allowed to call it a man cave, so I have called it the Impact Zone.
Okay.
Then. And I'm not saying that because of the podcast. I have a sign that was from the Impact Zone that says it with arrows. I'm like, okay, it's got to be the name. It's official.
This guy. All right. Well, there you have it for Dallas. If he's not a TNA mark, I don't know what is. But all right, hopefully you've gotten the show all queued up and ready to go. I'm going to count down from 5. When I say play, hit that play button and watch the show with us, or just enjoy us. Hopefully enjoy us commentating and reacting to the show. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, here we go. We're honoring the troops again tonight.
Yeah.
Someone's welcoming us to the broadcast. Oh, Goldilocks singing America the Beautiful tonight. Now, I don't know who this guy Wither is.
He looks like the guy from the Smash Mouth, but with hair.
Now, I could totally be wrong about this. I'm gonna make a guess. So there's a guy who does a lot of the TNA music, even back in 2003, it's like Dale Oliver or something like that.
Okay.
His name's Dale for sure. I can't think of it. It starts with an O, his last name. But this could potentially be him with her right here.
Dale Oliver is his name?
I might be botching that, but if you look up like TNA music, he's credited for like all of it though.
Dale Oliver. Whoops, that's not how you spell that. Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, Dale Oliver. Yep.
Holy shit. He looks like Billy Ray Cyrus in these pictures.
Yeah, he does.
Holy crap. Wow, what a lucky guess, dude.
I know some of my shit about TNA, man.
Wow. I never would have guessed that. Oh, he still is the head of Impact Wrestling Music.
Is he really?
That's what it says.
Wow. They do have some good themes still, so. I do think it's cool that they do allow Goldilocks to, do her other talents on the show besides just do backstage interviews.
Well, it's good exposure for it, too.
For sure. Who knows? This is what could have got her on TLC's Cheapskate show.
Is what?
You didn't know she was on that show?
No.
The TLC? Cheapskate?
No.
Okay, I'll send you a link later. It's very interesting.
What is it about?
Her being cheap.
Goldilocks being cheap?
Yes. Like she's
What?
on it. Yeah, she like for example, this is all like you can watch the video on her YouTube channel. Like the house
is it her being cheap or her being smart?
Nah, it's her being cheap.
Okay.
Like she lives in an old hospital. Like she bought a hospital because she didn't want to buy a house and like converted it to her house. But that's one of the cooler parts.
Really?
There's other things like she goes to the laundromat and like there's people she knows there and she's like, you mind if I throw my clothes in with yours?
Get out of here.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's like 7 minutes long.
She puts her laundry in with other people's laundry?
Yeah, and there's other stuff I'm not gonna mention right now because it's it's interesting.
Oh my god. I mean, I would be worried about the laundry part just because of like who knows.
One of my favorite ones is like when she's at a bar with the band. You know how like they have the things underneath the taps that stuff spills on?
No, she does not take a thing and
she takes it and like fills up shot glasses and
oh my god, dude.
That's why I don't know how much of it's true, but like it's on the show, so
that's kind of shocking.
And by the way, I'm gonna say this: the house that is shown on the show, that's the house she lives in. When we interviewed her on our bonus episode, our first one, it's the same place.
Did they not show Killings turning on Jeff Jarrett there?
Did I admit? I don't know. Did they? Are they reeling back on that?
That's weird.
Is it bad that I also forgot that Malice ran out last week?
I did too.
Jesus.
That's all right.
Well, we're seeing flashbacks. Actually, I kind of like how they're separating this. So it's kind of like we're showing a little bit from each match. Now, tag title match. Now we're going to the X Division one. Trinity looking like a badass in silver. Of course, she didn't do shit in that match last week, but
that's all right. I'm still mind blown by this Goldilocks. It's on YouTube?
Yeah, you can. It's on her YouTube channel.
Well, it's on her YouTube channel.
I mean, I'm sure there's other ones. You do gotta watch it though. I'll send you a link after, or if you look it up and save it for later. It's worth the watch. I just watched it the other day for fun because I have seen it before, but I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes long.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
The one so there's a video on TLC UK has almost 5 million views, and then on her page from 6 years ago is 1.8.
That's nuts.
She also has her audition.
Oh, what, for the show?
Yeah, on her page.
Oh, I gotta check. I didn't see that. I gotta check that out.
Oh, I'm really nervous about what else she does for Cheapskates.
Yeah,
I feel like she reuses things you probably shouldn't be reusing.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna you can text me when you watch it, because
yeah, I'll watch that. Not that I shouldn't say you shouldn't be using because I'm not a woman, but I feel like that'd be kind of gross.
Well, what you're getting at, they do it's not as bad as you think, but you shouldn't do it. I don't think, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm also not.
There's a woman comedian that does that.
Well,
named
gotta do.
Esther. That's true. She does that, which is interesting, I guess. But oh yeah, I forgot. Eric Watts tried where he was going to drag Jeff Jarrett behind his van.
Oh yeah,
here.
I forgot that he did that. Well, almost did it.
Right, but then it was just, it's mind games, Jeff. Am I in your head now, pal?
Yeah. You like this noose that Eric Watts came out with? Because why not?
Yeah.
Because I'm a fucking cowboy.
Now, I feel as if that would have been really insensitive because I think around this time...
Oh, dude, 8 steps to heaven and hell or whatever they call it.
What? I don't know what the hell that meant.
Yeah, there's Raven.
I don't know if
winning.
it's really the same thing. I don't know if I should even mention it.
Oh.
No, it's not. All right.
Yeah, so Styles got blasted through that table.
Laid out. We're 7 minutes in here, and nothing's really happened. We've had the concert and now a video package.
Well, I'll give them the... that video package was long. I'll give them the music thing because the troops and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But, man, that package was long.
Jeff Jarrett can't handle the truth, so I don't know if they would be scaling back on the heel turn there by Truth. Cheap seat seal. Who's it? Oh, here's AJ.
AJ's just... He's got a chair in his hand, it looks like.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's a chainsaw?
He's got a chainsaw with him?
Yeah, it's not a chair, it's a chainsaw.
Is he wife beater? What is he doing?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Are we watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
He's gonna murder these guys.
He just ran into the sex locker room. He's like, you cost me the title last week.
You suck, Gilberty.
You cost me everything. All of you suck. Oh, without Vince Russo, you're nothing.
Yeah, so he's definitely not part of sex anymore.
Nope, that's over officially. 30 minutes. Be out in the ring. $30.
Oh, he fucked up his line.
That's what you could tell because Gilberty was like 30 minutes.
30 minutes or 30 seconds. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. 30 seconds.
The balls of this guy coming here with the chainsaw? I don't know. That is kind of... Oh, this is a Scarface. That is kind of ballsy. I mean, to run into a...
It wasn't even on.
Yeah, it was. It was running.
No, give me a break. There's no chain on it.
Well, there's probably no chain on it. Bob, stop. It's like when you go to a haunted house and they got a chainsaw. I know there's not a chain, but I don't want you to come near me with it still.
I would. Yeah, cut off I don't use my left arm for nothing. Cut it off. Sue you.
Wait. Sanders, this is going to be a shot for redemption.
Oh, boy.
He's got new gear. It's fucking bright blue. He probably shit his pants in the other one, right?
Where's Hollywood?
Oh, damn. You're right.
I don't see her.
Oh, wait. Look at... Sanders does not have sex on the back of his new gear here either.
He does not. He looks to be in better shape, though.
Well, I was going to say, the singlet's looking a little loose on him.
Yeah.
Because he's not as chunk. Here we go. We're going right at it. Styles and Sanders opening us up.
Drop kick in the corner by Styles and a clothesline. I really hope Styles...
Nope. Drop salt.
No, he didn't land on his stomach.
He landed on his feet. He did a moonsault when he drop kicked him.
Yeah, a drop salt is a moonsault. A moonsault, you land on your stomach.
Bullshit. If I called that a drop kick, you would have corrected me.
No, I would not have. I really hope Sanders doesn't win this.
Yeah, me either.
Head scissors from the apron into the ring by Sanders, showing he's a cruiserweight now.
Oh, going for
or an X Division star, I guess, really.
There you go. He's going to go for the X title. We're going to go backwards.
He could.
Can you believe it? He came out with a chainsaw. This is a wild start to the show.
What a fucking bizarre thing.
Did he kick Sanders in the face?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Sanders just tossed Styles out of the ring, and Styles, flipped, but he almost just landed on his head.
Oh. Yeah, let's get another look of being thrown through the middle rope, because that's usually not a big deal, but here it is.
It's because his foot got caught on the rope. That's what happened.
Sure did.
Holy crap.
Man, that was...
We almost just saw a death.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Styles getting tossed up on the apron by Sanders. Moonsault, DDT.
Reverse DDT.
They did pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
reverse DDT.
He's hit it cleanly about 3 times.
I'll tell you what, he's done it more than I expected. After he did it on was Jerry Lynn or something the first time, I was like, whoa. Yeah. And then after that, we were like, there's no way. And then he's done it more times than I expected since.
Well, he does it, but I mean, cleanly, I don't think he does it. Like in one fluid motion.
Yeah, but I've seen way worse. Like, that one wasn't bad compared to some of the other ones I've seen. Wheelbarrow, whoa.
Ooh. Full Nelson.
He did a wheelbarrow in the end, then did a half Nelson slam down. That was pretty nice. That was look hard too.
Look at Mike Sanders showcasing that he can in fact wrestle.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, right? This is
head scissors off the apron.
Yeah, what's going on with Sanders? Is he worried about his job?
Oh man, could you imagine? Oh, geez, nice kick there too by Sanders. Yeah, could you imagine if that was what it was? Like they're just like, hey man, you've been wrestling like your IRS lately, and he sucks. So either you got to get it going here, or we're gonna let you go.
Too funny.
Oh, great. Down West promoting Moondog Spot and Jim Duggan from last week. Maybe we'll see them again. Are they going to be a recurring tag team here in TNA?
They're going to go for the titles and face Triple X.
Oh, God. Could you imagine?
Sanders pounding down on Styles, burying his face into the bottom turnbuckle. Look how mean he looks.
He's a jerk.
Rudy Charles is like, you can't do that in the corner.
Here, Mike, when I'm counting to 5, before I get to 5, you gotta let it go.
Well, damn it. You're SOL.
Exactly.
Well, look at under. Is he gonna hit a pump handle slam of some kind? Kinda.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at a modified pump handle.
Yeah, he kind of went back.
Again.
Yeah. I like it. Styles has a beautiful necklace with a ring on it. How cute.
I like how this has actually been a decent match, and TNA and West have pretty much said nothing about it.
Well, to be fair, they were probably thinking it was not going to be.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Nitro is that there could be a Rey Mysterio versus Juventud crazy match, and they'd be like, "Oh boy, Scott Hall from the NWO's here. Let's talk about him during this crazy cruiserweight match." Like, okay.
My favorite thing is when they cut away from matches to show shit backstage.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like an interview. It's like no.
Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yes, of course we know the Sadistic Mayhem or Madness.
Yeah.
Sadistic Madness 8-man tag match.
Still don't. Oh, nice clothesline there by Styles. As Sanders was probably looking for a bulldog out of the corner.
What if it's Kevin Sullivan?
I mean,
he's already been here.
It could, yeah, it could. It could be. What if it's Raven?
Oh.
No, that wouldn't make any sense. He wouldn't be teaming with Sandman.
Oh, that's a good point.
Clotheslines here by AJ. What about there's a drop salt.
Drop salt, yeah.
You know who would really fit in well with well, it's what Sandman New Church, right?
Yep.
But he's in WWE, I think, at the time. Yeah, he is. Tajiri.
Oh.
Kind of that dark character. Oh my God, Mikey Whipwreck.
Oh.
Because the whole ECW fire thing, that could be it.
Well, that would make sense too, because didn't James Mitchell manage him and Tajiri?
Yeah.
Dude, that would totally make sense then.
The Unholy Alliance, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at he's got him up in the Styles Clash. Is he gonna hit it? No, Sanders is crawling. He got the rope.
Nice. Way to block it. Oh, misses a clothesline. Styles going for a back suplex, but Sanders lands on his feet. And he does nope. Styles countering like a headlock backbreaker.
Looking like a spin kick. And what's he gonna? Oh, he did it.
Oh, there it is.
See,
there's the headlock backbreaker.
I would call that the Randy Orton backbreaker, but
no, he does do that.
Well, that's how I know it. Like, Randy Orton does that move.
Yeah.
Going for a cover. No, I'm not saying it until the match is over.
What? Just say it.
I just can't believe that Mike Sanders is having a match like this.
I can't either, dude. Oh, nice.
This is the best Mike Sanders match I've ever seen.
Well, you probably got to credit the guy he's wrestling too.
Well, I want to, but at the same time, he's doing moves that he hasn't done his whole time here in TNA so far.
That is, yeah. He's had a very like a fun moveset.
And that's why I don't want to just credit Styles. Of course, Styles can make anyone look good. It's AJ Styles. But he's doing moves that he just doesn't normally do.
Yeah, there you go. He avoids Styles in the corner, does like a...
Oh, super kick by Styles after he slipped out of a neck breaker. Yeah. That was a quick little sneak out, too.
I thought they were messing it up, but he just got to the ropes.
So did I. That was good. Styles climbing to the top. Could he do it? Is he going to hit it?
No. Here's Ace in the hole. Well, Styles got shoved up. He just landed on his feet, no problem. I got a bad feeling here.
So do I. Sonny Siaki sneaks in the ring. He's holding up into full Nelson. Oh, Sanders
super kicked him. 1, 2.
Oh,
Sanders kicks out of a roll up.
Siaki's still in the ring though. He hasn't got out yet. Oh wait, here he goes. Kinda. Oh, the ref's checking on Siaki for some reason. Gilberti's wrapping something around his hand like a necklace. Oh, Sanders getting pushed into him. Roll up. Bridge. 3.
You got him. Why was he checking on Siaki when he's not in the match?
Well, I don't know.
That was weird. All right. Well, if that's not an indicator that Sex is a horrible group, they can't even get a 3-on-1 done right.
I liked everything about that match. I liked the way the finish happened. I like the match in general.
I would say that was a productive match. Yes, that was good.
I can't believe I'm saying that about a Mike Sanders match. Holy shit.
You know what, man? Crazier things have happened.
That's true.
It's okay to enjoy a Mike Sanders match.
But if you look, I definitely think we're going to get an AJ Styles Glenn Gilberti match next.
Well, that's who he confronted.
Yes.
Originally, so.
And Siaki, too. I think he might as well go through all 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Well, Siaki looks pissed. Which actually is interesting because Siaki and the rest of Sports Entertainment Extreme were not getting along in recent weeks, but now they're all... Oh, wait a second. Oh, Sanders pushes Gilberti. Yeah, see, the ace of the hole, the cooler head. See, this is what I'm saying.
He's the leader, dude. Push.
I wish. I wish Bruce was back.
Yeah, it's not. Hardcore Hell Night 1, NWA Wildside. Cornelia, Friday, March 28th. That might be on IWTV. I don't know. I just bought that, so we'll see.
Cheap plug. Use your discount code. Cross the line. Just kidding.
Oh, my God.
It's not a thing.
It should be. Why not?
It's not a thing yet.
We should reach out to them. Here's a promo. Or a video package, I mean.
Konnan, Jerry Lynn stuff. Is that match up next? It seems like it might be.
Probably.
It's pretty early to throw that match on, but you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. They're highlighting Konnan and his racial issues here.
Libres.
X Division took the Lucha Libre style and they didn't give credit to AAA.
Konnan's Lucha Invasion begins.
See, I wouldn't call it a Lucha Invasion. SATs were here to begin with, and then everybody else is lost.
Well, and you call them what they are, the original LAX.
Right, the original LAX, so that's correct.
And then here's him fighting Juventud Guerrera, and he, of course, beat him. And we've heard the rumors that
he was pissed about not getting his spots in.
Here's him defeating Mexico's Most Wanted.
Yep.
Konnan's like, really? Yo, you like this shirt? You go ahead, feel. Just kidding. Slap you in the face.
Slap you in the face.
Oh, look at Konnan's the inside of that jacket matches his shirt.
Yeah, it's good.
And you get pissed during the interrogators
Okay, so
segment.
we are 21 minutes in, and about probably 7 minutes of the show so far, outside of the concert there by Goldilocks, has been video packages.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Okay, they didn't show him fighting Super Crazy, which is odd. But
Yeah,
what I was
skip that one.
what I was going to mention, as they just showed Konnan pinning him in the tag match, is that Jerry Lynn shared a post because of course our shows are they get released 18 years to the day of these pay-per-views, and he shared a post that Impact posted of their match, and he said one of my favorite luchadors
was who? Super Crazy?
was Super Crazy. His match with Super Crazy. Here comes Konnan.
Yeah,
This
Konnan
is
looking like WCW 96 here.
Yeah, right. Orale. Now this is his singles debut, right? Not counting the gauntlet for the gold.
I'm afraid to say yes because we've been wrong and forgetful of a lot of things, but I'm gonna. I think yes.
I'll try to take a look. Okay.
It's bad enough you stole our land, but now you're gonna steal Lucha Libre. He's ripping on Goldilocks for doing the national anthem.
The X-Lax division.
Division.
That's good. If you do not count the gauntlet for the gold battle royal, this is his singles debut in TNA.
Okay. Jerry Lynn.
Oh, Konnan just pounding on it immediately.
Yeah. Konnan wearing a t-shirt here.
Now, I'm wondering, Konnan's pants are slowly falling down. Are they going to completely fall down before this match?
No, he's wearing a belt.
Oh, okay. He's good then.
Yeah. I think he's wearing a belt. I could be wrong.
That's got to constrict your movement. Listen, if you want to do that look, like, that's fine and all. But, like, in a wrestling ring, that's got to be kind of hard, right?
Well, I've never really understood, why are you wearing jeans when your ass is sticking out? I don't understand.
Oh, look at this. Look at this submission he's got in on Jerry Lynn. Tied him up like a knot.
Tap him.
It's almost like I feel like I call everything an octopus stretch, but they were on the ground. But it sort of was. He broke it out himself. Tosses Lynn to the outside here. Yeah, I don't get your butt hanging out thing either, but you know what? You do you. I don't care.
Yeah, I just know that whenever I've seen that, people, it really seems like they have a hard time walking.
Yeah.
They're like waddling.
Okay, now looking at the announce table area here, they're going to be a tight fit if they put a Spanish team with them right there.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh my God, they're holding the guardrail as it's about to squish some guy. Security's trying really hard to like keep it together. Oh, Lynn off the... Oh! Lynn jumping off of the stairs. Konnan caught him. He looked like he was going to go for like a Hurricane Rana and then powerbombed him down instead.
Yeah.
Could that be Ashley Hudson in the front row? No.
No.
It looked just like him.
I'm afraid not.
We're never going to see him again. The Sex Australian World Heavyweight Champion, which lasted 1 week.
He's the boomerang that never came back.
Hey, I like that. This is X Division Lucha Libre.
Konnan is definitely wearing a belt, but his pants do seem like they're going further and further down.
Well, he's wearing, as general, I think most people do, they wear shorts and then it's their underwear. So he does have both on.
Oh, he's wearing shorts.
Yeah, and you can see another waistband. So it's shorts.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart.
He's choking Jerry Lynn in the corner. He's almost giving him a stink face. Now, to be fair, since this is wrestling, he may be wearing underwear and then underneath that some kind of compression or some kind of like a jock or something like that to hold everything in. But
you don't think he's wearing like a Scott Steiner thong?
I could see Konnan doing it because if Scott Steiner can, I think anyone could do it. Come on.
Well, I don't think Scott Steiner should have.
No, I've heard like you kind of should when you're wearing little tights like that.
No, I'm saying like for me, it kind of killed the gimmick to see him wearing a maroon thong at Royal Rumble 2003.
I get it. So in that regard, I get what you mean. Yeah. That's like I remember when like it was like a SmackDown and like Kurt Angle's came out and I was like, whoa, didn't expect that.
Kurt Angle's wearing a thong?
Yeah, it might have been this is way back when I was a kid, so I could be blurring lines here, but Konnan goes off the top rope. Jerry Lynn gets his foot up, though. Konnan falls back of the rope. He's dazed. He's confused. Could he come back and beat Jerry Lynn?
We'll find out here in just a minute.
Oh, pop-up dropkick by Jerry Lynn. Come on.
Get up, you Lucha Libre wannabe.
Oh.
Crucifix? No.
No.
Roll up. 1, 2. Konnan kicks out. Conan's laying on the mat like, fuck, I'm exhausted.
Dude, yeah, he's done. Look, he's not even selling it.
He's not even moving at all.
Now, in general, you're not a big Konnan fan, is that correct? Late Konnan, I guess, right?
Right. I enjoy his work up until about probably mid-98.
Okay. Just went for cover, but he got broken out. Jerry Lynn came back with a dropkick, though. Now, we will say we are big Jerry Lynn fans, though. Jerry Lynn is the man, and I pop every single time he runs out as an agent on AEW Dynamite.
He does do that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I'm always like, oh, it's Jerry Lynn. And Kaylee's like, who? And then you gotta learn. Oh,
Who's
look at that
guy?
Konnan went for the rolling clothesline. Oh, got it there. Lynn ducked it, and they just had a little thing where they went back and forth on the ropes, and he just got it, though.
If Jerry Lynn was like 15 years younger, he would have been perfect for AEW.
Absolutely. He's like one of the kind of guys where he would fit so good into the current day stuff if he's just born a little later.
Yeah. He wouldn't have been an X Division guy. He would have been like a world title guy.
Absolutely.
DDT there by Lynn, and that's going to get him a 2 count.
Oh, dude, that was pretty close. I was actually worried it was about to be a 3.
I can't remember the last time I saw somebody win with a DDT.
Raven.
Aside from Raven.
Okay, besides Raven, no one, but...
Like, even Tommy Dreamer doesn't really win with a DDT.
Whoa!
Wow. Okay.
Quick roll-up by Jerry Lynn going up and over. Wait, someone's running down.
Are they?
I just saw it on the thing. Who's this? Is this Curry Man?
That is not Curry Man. Who the fuck is that? Missile dropkick.
They're in this bright-ass yellow outfit.
I guarantee you it's one of the guys from Explosion. Tornado DDT.
Wait,
now
he's running
away.
Okay, so it's not Mr. Wrestling 6, but...
No, who the hell is that?
Look, Konnan goes, I don't know who that
I
is.
have no idea. That's probably some white boy in a fucking outfit. Konnan sucks. Guys, Konnan doesn't know who it is.
Oh, no. I thought... Don West, I thought was making an assumption, but...
No, Don West doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, America the Beautiful with Goldie, or Lollipop.
Lollipop. Hopefully Lollipop has the American flag on her butt cheeks.
We'll find out soon.
Let's see.
Nope.
What is she wearing?
I don't know if I like those.
Like a Tatanka pants. The hell?
Look at this, a sit-down interview with Mike Tenay and NWA Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett. He's got a charity commitment in town. So he's not going to be at the live pay-per-view tonight because of this charity event. Looks like he's wearing an Apple Watch, but this is 2003, so it is not.
No.
His hair's kind of sticking up. He was definitely in a rush this morning.
Did you ever expect to have so many targets on your back, Jeff?
I like how close Mike Tenay and Jarrett are sitting.
Well, they're best friends now.
So he's saying, yeah, you got to expect this because if you're the champion, it's a prize possession.
I like it better when Mike Tenay would be like, "Damn you, just go to hell."
Yeah, and they'd yell at each other. Now they're buddies.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, we're buds."
Saying that Styles is phenomenal. Says it on his outfit. It's the truth.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett looks like he did just get out of bed.
To be fair, we have heard recently in our backstage news segments that he's been doing a lot backstage.
Yeah. And probably anytime you're dealing with Vince Russo, you're probably ripping your hair out.
Depends. Depends if he's coming in the back and yelling at Bill Behrens to take his pants off.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And if you don't know what I'm referencing and you're a new listener, if you listen to earlier episodes, there was a segment where Bill Behrens had his pants off, and then he tweeted us on Facebook and said, This is the first time I met Vince Russo, and he told me to take my pants off.
Yeah, he tweeted us on Facebook.
Tweeted us on Twitter.
There you go.
I was just excited because it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, it really was.
So Jarrett here, I'm trying to hear who he's talking about. I missed the person, but he's talking about people walking out on the NWA. So I'm assuming Russo? No, it's not, because he's talking about someone talking next week.
I think he was talking about
Lawler?
Killings.
Killings. Oh, yeah, it was. It had to been Killings.
Yeah.
Now, he just mentioned D'Lo Brown, saying he was always talented. He's on his game here in TNA. He's had one match and 2 promos, but he's on his game. You even Eric Watts playing mind games. Jared says he doesn't have time for mind games.
Nobody does, Jeff. Especially with like these bozos.
It's a joke here, you know? I don't got time for head games, okay?
Oh, great.
Is there any coincidence? You got so many challengers. They all seem to have personal issues. You know, Mike? He doesn't know anyone who hasn't had success who hasn't had personal issues. He's saying him and Russo, Sex and Glenn Gilberti, and Russo told them, you get that title, you got all the power you need, so.
David Flair. This is what I want. I want a Jeff Jarrett, David Flair ladder match.
Ooh.
With the replica and the real NWA World Title at the top, and I want them to completely copy the WrestleMania 10 ladder match.
Okay, so he just made an interesting comment here, where there's apparently he knows of only 3 NWA titles that exist. Dusty has one. Ric Flair used to have one, apparently, because now David Flair has it, and he's got the other. So we only got 3 NWA World titles in existence.
Interesting. So then they're not replicas. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have any regrets at all that you made it as personal as you did? Jarrett's very quiet.
Long pause.
Takes his glasses off. You know, Mike? I can't believe you didn't even ask me that question. Well, Jeff, thanks.
Well, thanks for the chat.
Look, he's pissed.
What a great way to end that. All right, well, thanks, Jeff. See you later. Whoops, you're going to rip my face off. I thought we were buddies. I fucked up.
Yeah, he literally was like, okay, we're done. Well, another video package here. It looks like we're kind of going into the Clockwork Orange House of Fun match stuff, I'm assuming.
Well, there wasn't a match, though. There's no clockwork on this.
Well, no, I'm saying the flashback. That's what this is all from.
All right. Well, this is a good time. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
It's just a highlight video. What am I gonna miss?
Come with me. We'll get moving. What are you doing?
Come with me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I got.
Yeah, let's go with Bob. Okay, we're not actually going with Bob here. It's literally Raven's Clockwork Orange House of Fun, which is weird because that was 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, as far as I remember. Yeah, and we're even seeing the flashback from when Jarrett retained the title and Raven made his debut here. So we're essentially just getting a Raven video package for some reason. I don't know. And there's a sign, McMahon fears Raven. They're making sure you see that. And it's from March 19th, 2003, The Fulfillment. I guess if winning a #1 contender ladder match is the fulfillment of the destiny. It's not really, though, because he obviously wants the title. But now we got some rock music playing. We're very excited as Raven is gushing blood. Of course, we know he went to the hospital after this match, as we mentioned earlier in the show. The staple gun, pile of blood, a contract. Crazy visual right there. And it's slow zoom. Jarrett. Raven. Destiny awaits. Oh, it seems like... Are you potentially teasing we're going to get this match sooner rather than later? Colt the Raven. Nevermore. Not a date. Not a... Oh, evil knows no bounds. Going into...
Did I not miss anything?
You did, kinda, actually.
Oh, okay. What did I miss?
Not really. I mean, they just pretty much that whole highlight video of Raven was
Yeah.
teasing Raven Jarrett. They did not give us a date though.
Oh, okay.
At the end, it just said Jarrett Raven. But
Oh, is this the new church coming out?
yeah, the new church is coming out right now.
Okay.
They just started walking down here, and it seems like we might find out their partner because I doubt this match.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I'm hoping it's Gangrel.
I hope it's Nikita.
Mike Whipwreck. Nikita. All right. It's gonna be Kurosawa.
Oh, I like Kurosawa.
Yoshi Kwan. Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
Yeah. Who else could it be?
Oh, here we go. The members of Sports Entertainment Extreme have made a grave mistake. Because they've agreed to face his disciples of the new church in tonight's main event. Okay. In a Sadistic Madness match. Tell us what it is. Oh, what is an S&M match? Yep. Tell us.
That's what we're wondering.
What are the rules? There are none. Except. Oh, there's one.
So then there are rules.
He cannot count a
Okay.
wrestler out. Oh, he can't make the 3 count unless the wrestler is bleeding.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's new. That's good for new church, but bad for sex.
So he's saying that they're going to get weak when they bleed profusely, but the new church are unlike any other wrestlers.
Yeah, they get like stronger.
Yeah, when they see an opponent's blood and when they taste their own, they become virtually invincible.
I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure Slash has lost matches when he's been bleeding.
Virtually, he said, Bob.
No, I don't like it.
You gotta hype him up, okay? I get it.
I don't like it.
No, stop it. I like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, give us the surprise.
That's like saying when Sandman drinks a beer, he's invincible, and then he always loses.
What's this song? Oh,
That's
shit.
the sex song. That's Triple X's song. That's
It's
probably
different,
a debut.
though.
That's probably a debut song, yeah.
So here
That's
comes
definitely Triple X's theme.
Okay. Well, because they weren't coming out to that for a while, so.
No, but that's definitely what it is.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know if it really fits what I would think their group is.
No. Give it to you. Well, here's Elix Skipper, Christopher Daniels, and the Harris brothers.
No Loki.
Oh, okay. He must be in Japan.
Probably.
Daniels getting some mic time. Okay.
As he should. He's not a bad promo.
No, I agree. Hate to break this to you, father. He says that sex is a better religion than yours. Their followers okay.
Outfollow his 2-1. I don't know if you were going to finish the sentence or not.
I was getting lost with the crowd chanting for the new church, chanting evil.
How is because in the ring it's 4-3.
Well, because we need to know this mystery partner.
Yeah, but where's Sandman?
Oh, actually, that's a really good point. What if he's not on the show?
I mean, I know he's not in the new church technically, but
Oh, he's like, we can make your men bleed right now.
okay.
He says, if you want blood, you've got it. Oh, and the new church are just going after.
Oh,
Yeah, but obviously it's
this
2
isn't
to 4
smart.
now.
Yeah, it's 4-on-2. Someone's
Oh,
coming out.
here's
Who is it?
Sandman.
There he is. He's got his kendo stick. He's cleaning house. He's pissed. He gets cut off by the Harris brothers, though, of course.
We got to see who it is now, right? Crowd's on their feet.
Okay.
They know it's coming, I feel like.
It's Mikey Whipwreck. It's got to be.
Lights out.
Oh, lights out, Sabu.
Oh!
Perry Saturn. And he's got like a Tron. What the fuck? Oh, I like the eye thing. That's cool. Perry Saturn. Holy crap. Overhead suplex to Skipper.
Holy shit.
Tosses one of the Harris brothers. Well, make it both. You're out of here, too. T-bone suplexes for them. He's got Daniels. He throws Daniels over the top of the floor.
Shit.
Perry Saturn is here in NWA-TNA. He's wearing like basketball shorts, though. That kind of takes me out of it, but that's okay.
Maybe that's just for this run-in. Oh, no, that looks like what he's probably going to wear. But...
Yeah, it probably is.
Wow, okay.
Well, I would not have guessed Perry Saturn, to be quite
No,
honest.
I wouldn't have guessed that ever.
That's interesting. All
Don
right,
West,
well,
could you imagine a more perfect fit? Well, I guess we could have, but that's okay. It's cool.
So it's been a while since he's even really... His last WWF match was on March 28th, 2002.
What the... They're showing... Yeah, before you mentioned that, Dusty Rhodes is like on a farm, and he just threw horseshoes in a wheelbarrow that has barbed wire, and there's a rope.
Hell yeah, man. Barbed wire, let's go.
He's taking stuff with him for tonight, he says.
Oh, shit.
Why are you living in the past? Why don't you get with the future?
What?
I love the future. Love the unknown. He respects the past. Basically saying that NWA's next generation does not respect the past.
Nor should they. Because they're the future.
He said, by the way, that title that belongs to your dad doesn't even belong to him. It belongs to the NWA. I liked Dusty with the sunglasses hat combo here.
I like that he's at his like farm or something.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to see new scenery, though, so I do like this.
Yeah.
He's got a whip. He's got a shovel. Bunkhouse rules.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit, there's a Texas bull rope.
Oh, this isn't going to be good for David Flair.
No.
Barbed wire, cowbells. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Who does the belt belong to?
The NWA. You better fill your hand, you sons of bitches. That was good. That was cool. That was a nice little promo there by Dusty.
Yeah, so Perry Saturn, though, he had done a WWA tour at the end of 2002. And then leading into this, he was working for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that. Wow.
I don't know if I knew that either.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Bob.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a whole ton of Perry Saturn, enough to say if I like him or not.
Really?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
I think in general, like, I like his look and stuff, but I don't know if I've seen a lot of his in-ring work to be able to say I'm a fan or I'm not a fan.
I would say he is super underrated.
That's what I've heard.
And yeah, his WCW stuff is worthwhile checking out. Absolutely. And I would even say his first probably year of WWF is some fun stuff. He's got an underrated top rope elbow drop too, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, they say parents cover your kids' eyes as they're about to show a flashback to. They're showing right now it's Athena and Hollywood and Sonny Siaki in the ring here. A lot of highlights this fucking pay-per-view, man.
I wonder if this is one for Australia again. Oh, jeez. Goddamn.
Well, that would make sense, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nasty Sacalypse now to Athena there. We're seeing the flashback. David Young made the run-in for this. Well, it was too late. He didn't save anyone. But
Yeah, he saved nobody.
But he made the run-in.
Yeah, this is a time check here. We haven't done one here. 47, or is that 40? Yeah, 47:09. David Young's in the ring cutting a promo. He's pissed. Try to make a name for yourself, hitting a woman, Sonny Siaki. But a good friend of mine, Athena. Come out here, Athena.
Crowd's like, fuck yeah, yes! Oh, wait,
No,
she's in a
got
neck brace.
Neck brace is never good in wrestling.
Why do wrestling neck braces look so fake?
Because they are.
They never look real, dude.
Never.
It looks like a towel.
Dude, I was just going to say, I can't remember what it was, but a wrestler came out literally wearing a towel as a neck brace.
So bad.
And I was like, there's no way that's keeping your neck stable. Like, what are you doing?
He's your ace in the hole. Sonny Siaki looks like he's going one-on-one with David Young.
Who?
Ooh.
Ha.
Huh.
Who?
Huh.
Who? Ha. I'm going to do that for just 2 hours one of these times. Just singing Sonny Siaki's music.
I mean, you could, I guess.
That and in the new church.
Oh.
That's right. David Young was impressive, wasn't he? Like the last time we saw him? We enjoyed it.
He's definitely improved.
Clothesline.
Big clothesline after an atomic drop there to Sonny Siaki. David Young picking it up. He kicked out of it too. He's got him against the rope.
Dal's trying to provide some excitement for this match.
I'm trying, man.
Nice right hand.
David Young climbing to the top rope. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna dive? Siaki is groggy. Turns around to a crossbody.
1, 2. Siaki powers out. He's gonna Hulk up. No, he's not. I lied. Enziguri.
Or as Bob would call it, a jumping toe kick.
Shining Wizard, you asshole. That's a 1 count.
That was not a Shining Wizard at all.
That is what that is. He stepped up and kicked him. It's a Shining Wizard.
Oh, what? Did he just do one? I looked away for a second.
He did one. He was
okay, fine.
Siaki was kneeling down.
I thought you were calling the Enziguri one. I was like, Bob, that is not a Shining Wizard.
Oh, God. He just suplexed Siaki into the corner. God. Pissing me off.
Oh, my God. Is David Young going to dive to the outside?
He's going to do a swanton bomb.
He's stepping out on the apron. He's going to do a senton, I bet.
Somersault. Nope.
Oh, going for a hurricane around. No.
This is, see, there you go. Young went for a hurricane, but Siaki was like, not today. And then he spun him face first into the ring steps.
Well, they're dead now.
Knocked out. Yeah, he's knocked out. He's injured.
Yeah, man, he's out. It's over. We're over. Now, are you on a side note to this? Oh, speaking of thongs, there's Sonny Siaki.
Sonny Siaki's wearing a thong.
Wow. Okay. Which is fine. I just did not expect to see that right now.
You know what? That fits his gimmick, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, his pants are very loose tonight because he keeps pulling them up.
I feel like he just ripped off a belt or something on the floor.
Dude,
I think he had a belt on it. He ripped it off. His pants are falling.
Oh my God, no!
Yeah, they're falling down.
He just pulled it all the way out because people were starting to say shit to him. So he pulled his whole ass out.
Yeah,
Look at
100%. The women in the crowd are going nuts for this right now. They're loving it. They're seeing Siaki's ass. Yeah, on the floor, he definitely took his belt off. It must have broke or something, and he threw it away.
Pop up. Just popped him up. That's it. He threw David Young down. Spinning neck breaker.
Wow. David Young's about to lose to a guy wearing a thong.
No, a guy wearing a thong who's just taking his butt out.
1, 2. Young kicks out at 2.
David Young rocks. I thought it said sucks. I was like, wow, he's getting heat.
I think the crowd is chanting 5 different things at the same time. I don't know what they're yelling.
Yeah, they're yelling a lot. And definitely one of them's got to be like, show us your ass more.
Well, I feel like they were chanting "Let's go Young" or something. I don't know. Great. This is compelling. Sleeper hold on the mat. Love it.
Athena's like, my neck. My neck.
My neck is not stable in this fake neck brace. I'm hurt.
She better be careful waving her arms like that. She's gonna rip her pec. Or her rotator cuff.
Rotator cuff, yeah. Pull a Sami Zayn. Go, David, go. Athena really getting the crowd behind David Young. He's playing out with some elbows and some right hands. Siaki off the ropes. Drop kick. Not a drop salt. A drop kick.
That was a drop kick.
1, 2. No, Siaki kicking out again. I wonder if that's a Victoria's Secret thong. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
That was like a back suplex turned into a neck breaker. Siaki kicking out again. This feels like a filler match if I've ever heard of one. I mean, I know there is context behind it, but...
Yeah, but it does. I mean... Oh, wait. Is he going to hit it? Siacalypse? No.
Oh.
Spine buster.
That was a bad spine buster. He had him on the side.
Yeah. To be fair, Siaki's pants keep falling down. It's got to be hard to grab him, you know?
Probably, yeah.
He's slippery.
What is he doing?
You want to neck brace Athena in the ring? Let's do it.
What could possibly go wrong by getting an injured woman in the ring? Nothing. This is going to go very well. Oh, she's staying on the apron.
Slaps.
Oh, slap. That should be a disqualification. Relaxed rules, though, bro.
Ref looked the other way. Wait, she's getting in the ring now.
Yep, she's in the ring.
She wants to kick him in the nuts.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh. The refs are really letting this go. Wait. Yeah, it's sure Desire. Every man's desire. Get it right. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that. She's choking her.
That
causes a disqualification. Desire hitting Athena. She's not even in the match.
David Young pulling Desire off, though. Siaki with a low blow to David Young. Blow. He's going to go for the Siacalypse now, it looks like. Can you even
pick him up for it? Okay, yes, he can. Okay, well, I was not expecting that. What does she have?
Desire has handcuffs.
Oh, no.
We're playing Siaki's theme song. We're cutting the segment short. Oh, no.
We're not. They're handcuffing him to the middle rope. This is a fetish for some men in the Georgia area. Ironically, that's where David Young is from, so he might enjoy this.
In the Georgia area. Okay. Desire picking up Athena now. Siaki's like, I'm going to do it.
They're going to make David Young watch. Is David Young and Athena like a couple or something? Or are they just buds?
They're just buds, I think. But you know what? Some guys also, this is also a fetish in Georgia, watching a guy on the girl.
Yep, that is true. I've done my research. And
Siacalypse.
Oh, Athena just broke her neck probably for sure on that one.
David Young's like, oh, God. Oh
man, no, dang it. He had the reaction of like a sidekick on a TV show fucking up with the main character's like date or something. He's like, oh, damn it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. As Chris Vaughn undoes his handcuffs as the 4 referees.
You want to know what my favorite handcuff thing in wrestling is?
What's that?
At a 2CW show, Slick Wagner Brown was handcuffed to the middle rope, and you could tell it was the toy one.
Oh, God.
Where you just have to like move the thing over. So I yelled out, I was like, Slick, it's fake. Just move it.
You know, I sort of feel like I remember that, but...
You'll break free. Just move it out of the way.
Goldilocks standing by with Amazing Red. Red, you've obviously had your hands full the last couple of weeks. Not only with Kid Kash, but with Trinity. Mixed tag schedule tonight.
Who was he teaming with?
Oh, shit.
Alexis Laree, also known as Mickey James.
Whoa.
Oh.
She's saying that Trinity is nothing more than a garnish, much like yourself. Know your role and shut her hole.
Okay, Rock.
My name is Screw You, bitch.
What if that was really her name? Jimmy Borash was like, incoming out next is Screw You, bitch.
Next generation.
Oh, fuck. David Flair, probably, right? Or wait, all three of them? No.
Well, this is their intro package. I thought we were about to go into a highlight video again, and I was like, you got to be kidding.
That's what I thought, too. So apparently, Mike Tenay already knows who she is, even though she didn't say her name. It is, in fact, Alexis Laree. What is David Flair wearing?
Well, it's a bunkhouse match, isn't it?
Oh, my. Yeah, but what? That can't be real.
You got to dress like that if it's a bunkhouse match. Did you not watch the one on Dynamite?
Why is he wearing a bandana around his neck, though?
Well, it's cowboy like.
Mm.
You got to wear jean shorts. You got to have your knee pads on. Cowboy boots. Oh, they're not jean shorts. They're regular jeans.
Just regular jeans.
Cowboy boots and a cutoff flannel.
Yeah.
This is literally how you have to dress for a bunkhouse match.
I'm getting Brokeback Mountain vibes from David Flair right now. Hardcore.
Hey, you stop that.
It's a good movie. I'm just saying.
Oh, Eric Watts is here to apologize.
You know what? It's a good. It figures. There's somebody signed there. I drove 376 miles. Why?
Are you shitting me?
That's what it says.
Oh my god.
Why would
What's
you do
that sign? Infinity rules?
I don't know what that means either.
Okay.
No, okay. He's making fun of Jeff Jarrett's hair.
That's actually really funny because we noticed it was also messy.
Yeah.
Infinity rules. What is that? Do they not know Trinity's name?
If that was supposed to be for Trinity and they're thinking it's Infinity, that would be hilarious.
You're talking about how I'm a fake.
No, Eric, we don't want you to. Good.
That's a good point. He hasn't asked for one, and we don't want him to have it, so it works out really well.
God. Thank God. Oh.
What in the hell?
The belt doesn't go well with his outfits, and his wife doesn't like it when he wears it to bed. Okay. It's fun.
He just wants to be his friend.
Well, when you almost drag a guy on the back of a van, I feel like you can definitely develop a friendship.
Lights out. Jarrett's going to be here, and they said he wasn't going to be watch.
He's got a charity event. He's got children.
The lights are still fucking out.
What if there's a sign that comes up? Oh, Impact.
I fucking knew it.
Son of a bitch.
Wait a second. He has his guitar.
What the fuck is this? He was at a charity event.
Oh,
he smashed. Is that the first guitar shot?
From Jarrett.
Holy fuck.
I'm pretty sure.
We've been wrong before. We'll probably be wrong again. So whatever. Hey, Eric. Your mind games just got your ass handed to you.
Wait, so did Jarrett use a charity event as mind games?
Yes.
Now he's calling out Truth even. Come out of the rafters.
They did edit out that power bomb. I don't know if they're... Oh, that side's kind of empty there for seats. What's the attendance for this? Do we know? Did you tell
1,000.
us? Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know if I did say it, actually. That's a good point, but it is 1,000, so my apologies about that.
Only an hour in. We figured it out.
Yeah, sorry. I think I closed that note sheet, which I normally don't do, before we started. Or right after we did. But I think also we were talking during the America the Beautiful thing, so it threw me off.
Right.
And then right into a video package.
Yeah.
Raven, you want to get on tonight too? Let's do it.
He was saying, Gilberti, do you want to come out here? Oh, no. If someone's going to get a title shot, it's going to be D'Lo fucking Brown.
Are you down?
Are you down with the Brown?
Brown.
Here he is. He's fired up. Here comes D'Lo Brown.
I just picture the way that D'Lo Brown walks to the ring is like you when you're like going to get your pizza. And you're like,
What are you trying to say?
that you're pumped, you're excited.
Yeah. And when I get it, I do my head swivel. And I say, you're looking at the real deal now.
And then it's gone.
That's right.
Here's D'Lo in his white Nike shirt. And Jarrett.
Well, some people are saying D'Lo sucks.
I've been standing in the back for 5 minutes. Hear you bitch, complain, and moan about people turning their back on you. People chasing you down. Jeff, you're the champ for Christ's sakes. What do you expect? Right. Which, mind you, if you watch his interview, he did expect it. He literally said, I know there's going to be a target.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, D'Lo.
He just said Raven's not in the building.
Or is he at a charity event and he's using it as a way to trick us?
I'm okay with that, too.
D'Lo's like, I want that title shot.
And I want it now.
I've been here for all of 2 weeks. I've worked my way up the ladder pretty quick. See? Oh. Oh, Jarrett recruited him. Come to TNA. The playing field will be level. I can guarantee you a world title shot. Week 1, I debut. The Asylum goes crazy. They give him a mild pop for that. He gets caught up in his business. Week 2, I come out.
I thought we were going to be getting the...
Your back. Get involved in your business tonight. So what? You want to try to sidetrack me with Chris Harris? Is he fighting Chris Harris tonight?
Typical. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah. It's all about that world title, Jeff. I want to be the world champion. Nothing else matters. So if I beat Chris Harris tonight, I should be the #1 contender.
Yes, Raven's on here.
There you go. Oh, wow. Okay. D'Lo wants to pull double duty. Beat Chris Harris and get his world title match.
Fine, D'Lo. You want a handout. Or does he want to... Well...
Wow.
Because the WWE dicked you around for 7 years, you expect to walk on the door and get a title shot?
It's true.
Whoa.
Oh, crap.
He said tonight, but there's music.
Wait, who's coming out?
Whose music
That's
is
Gilberti, probably.
It is, but why do they all have different songs now?
I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, the Harris brothers can't go anywhere without those guys.
No.
All right, Gilberti. What do you guys say? Tell us. He's the leader of sex, right?
I would say yeah, kind of.
This ain't WWE. Yeah, that's right. Raven's the #1 contender.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's right.
That's a very good point.
That's how that works, Glenn. What? They're not a sanctioning body. Today's like, I hate it when he makes sense. Who's going to get the title match? Disco sucks. That's right. D'Lo wants to wrestle twice in one night. What's wrong with that? He hasn't wrestled a lot in the last couple of years.
You got to learn how things work on here. Damn, I was hyped for the Bunkhouse match. This is killing my vibes right now.
Man. Did you see AEW's filed a trademark for Paul White's Waterboy character? Fuck.
Oh boy.
Captain Insano.
Well, you can tell how exciting this is. The fact that Bob's looking at trademarks.
Yeah, I'm tuning out. Largely because it's just fucking disco.
Yeah, he's just kind of bitching, to be honest.
Yeah. Great.
Ooh, here's what he can do for you. Oh, D'Lo is gonna get his title shot next week.
Since when can disco make matches?
He said sex can sanction him, dude.
How?
Well, there's a condition.
You gotta be part of sex.
Against the Hendersonville Hillbilly. Oh, he said that Sports Entertainment Extreme is going to represent him in his corner. He's thinking about it. And or when you win the title, and you will, instead of going up the ramp, you're going to take it and march it into that locker room.
They're so insistent on having D'Lo Brown as part of their group. D'Lo, do you want to do it? You have morals, or are you corrupt? Let's see. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do the head swivel like no? No.
Oh, he's looking at Jarrett. What's he gonna do? He's looking pissed. I think he's doing it. Jeff,
I'll see you next week.
got one question for you.
You down? Oh, looks like he's joined sex. Well, he will be joining sex. Oh, he's gonna put his ass back in place.
Well, I find he's like, how's it gonna feel when you're, or are you down with the Brown? But that seems like, or when you're down with the Brown, but like, isn't it supposed to be you're supposed to like him and like, you're supposed to be like down with him, or is he saying like get down? Because it's kind of confusing me.
No, like he'll be down with the Brown. Like he'll go down.
I mean, I get what he's getting at, but I'm getting a double meaning from it, and I don't like it.
Well, the catchphrase makes no sense for what he's saying.
Yeah, that.
Are you down with the Brown means like, are you supporting D'Lo Brown?
Yes, yes.
Are you being pinned by D'Lo Brown? But that's okay. Vince Russo's probably like, I love it. I totally get it.
Yeah, well, this is fun because Jarrett and D'Lo are getting their title match before Raven does, and they just promoted it in a highlight video earlier.
Oh, that's fine. They can make another one for Raven and D'Lo. They've had a long storied history against each other.
Yeah, what, Sunday Night Heat?
Yeah, I wonder if they could contact WWE and be like, hey, man, can we get footage from that September Sunday Night Heat? So that
WWE used Impact Wrestling stuff and a video thing, the Broken Mat stuff. And it says,
did?
Yeah, they licensed footage from them.
Oh, wow.
And it was like
courtesy Impact Wrestling, right?
It says that, and also subscribe to the Global Wrestling Network, which is no longer a thing.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That's not good.
I think it redirects, but regardless. Oh, whose song is this? Meow. Oh, it's time for the Bunkhouse Match.
That's not anybody's music, is it? Or is it a knockoff of Ric Flair, so it's David Flair?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, I like that.
That's kind of silly, but whatever.
It's like a mix. Like if Space Mountain
I
had
missed
a song,
the X Division sign.
Yeah, well, me too.
Without your dad, you wouldn't be here. That's true.
So this is a Bunkhouse Stampede match.
Yeah, basically a bunkhouse match.
I just don't like that.
Basically, no rules.
And see, you have to wear a flannel jeans, a knee pad over the jeans, cowboy.
Yeah, but like, he doesn't have. My issue with David Flair is that he's got a bandana around his neck.
I bet you he's got one on his pants or something.
Who, Dusty?
Yeah, he's got to have one somewhere.
Like his back pocket or something?
Yeah. Here we go. We're just whipping each other around already. I was going to say around his wrist, but he doesn't. Oh, he's got the shovel. Oh, he's got the bull rope. Okay, Dusty that didn't really get in the ring.
Yeah, he barely got that even to the rope.
Line. Oh! It's like the cattle whip.
Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Look at him holding it on his wiener.
It's appropriate.
He's also, the good thing is he's not whipping how you're supposed to with that, or else it fucking wicked hurt.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Horseshoes.
Yep.
There's the barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
So they're wheelbarrowing. What are you doing?
This is basically a preview of the Sadistic Madness match, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it is pretty interesting to have two similar matches like this on one show, but especially since we're in the second hour, and if you're following along, we're at an hour and 12 minutes and 22 seconds.
He put the hat on the referee for whatever reason. Is he going to referee with the hat on?
I hope he does.
He's trying not to laugh.
He's got the shovel. I hate wrestling shovels. That shovel looks so fake.
Well, it is. Oh, whacks him over the back. David does to Dusty, I should say. What is he doing? That's a weird strut.
Yeah, have a Texas bull rope match where you just have to touch the turnbuckles.
He's doing it very flamboyantly.
He went for the cowbell shot, but Dusty moved out of the corner.
Jab. 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 Another. Oh, it's like a double strike. And another one. And an elbow smash. Face flop.
Dusty's like, damn it, baby.
Go get him, Dusty. And he's got the cowbell, and he's waiting. He is going to drill him right in the head. Down goes Flair. Down goes Flair. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What? That's it?
Dusty has the belt.
Oh.
I'm really confused right now.
Not expecting that. That was a really quick match here.
Well, and he just has the belt, and now that whole gimmick is gone. Oh, wait, here we go.
Here's Brian Lawler. There you go. He steals it back, and he runs out of the ring. Fans are literally laughing at him. He's very
that's the only time you're ever going to see Brian Lawler with the NWA Heavyweight title, so take it in while you can.
Yeah. Possession's 9 tenths of the law, though. Remember that.
Look, David's like kind of leaving, and Dusty realized, shit, I'm going too fast.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta stand back.
Okay, well, that match was wicked short.
Yeah, that was not good. But at least, I mean, if you're gonna do that, at least it was like 35 seconds.
I guess.
Well, longer than that. It's probably like 2 minutes.
Wait, interesting news concerning America's Most Wanted. Oh, never mind. No news. We're just going to Goldilocks with America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I was expecting to see America's Most Wanted, but now tonight it's just you, Chris Harrison. Look at James Storm. He does not look thrilled.
He goes, I knew you were going to ask this. Let me get it all out here. I requested a singles match. Let's not make a big deal. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, probably.
James Storm looks pissed, so.
Yeah, he's not looked thrilled.
Oh, shit. He's digging on her 9 to 10 months in the business. There's no story here. Don't look at him. Look at me. He's my subdued boyfriend, and I'm the abusive boyfriend. So don't look at him. Look at me. We've done this storyline, but it's usually with the managers. So
yeah. Don't look at the police officer. Don't give him any hints here. Everything's fine.
He's wearing an America's Most Wanted tank. If anything, you should be wishing me luck.
Good luck, Chris. James Storm said absolutely nothing.
No.
Mixed tag match, and hello to you, Lollipop.
Alexis Laree and the Amazing Red.
This is pre-boob job here for Alexis Laree.
Jesus.
What?
I mean, yeah, it is.
I think it's also pre her showing nudity, right? In that magazine.
Well, that I don't know the date on it.
All right. If you've ever wanted to picture Mixie James naked, just Google it and you see all of it.
Okay,
And
so
then
here
some.
comes Trinity and Kid Kash.
Just saying.
The master and the mistress of the Hurricane Rana.
Mistress? Why you've been saying that?
Yeah, it's because it just sounds good with master.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like that.
Isn't a mistress a master, but a female?
A mistress? I don't think so.
What's the actual definition? You know? Oh shit! Look, it's DX.
It's Diesel and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that's a better one. Okay, well, Alexis Laree making her debut here. How's she gonna do?
TNA Trinity and Athena. Hot. Nice. Good sign there.
Okay.
All right, so mixed tag. Does that mean the women can fight the men?
Well, TNA has always been one for intergender wrestling. So I'm going to say that we may see the women and the men tie up here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I personally like that better. I'm not a big fan of, I got to step out now because you tagged him in.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of it.
That's always hurt the flow of the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Red avoids a arm drag and a hip toss. Misses a somersault leg drop, avoids the kick.
Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the spin kick. Drop kicks each other.
Go. Get up,
kick up.
standoff. Holy shit, this is wrestling. Even though they didn't hit any moves, this is wrestling.
Yes, the TNA Asylum certainly respecting them. This is so. We have to be proper. They're respecting this excellent
What the
matchup.
hell is that?
We're locking up.
Gosh, spitting at Red. That's a heel thing to do. That ain't right.
Damn it. Oh, so Red did it back.
Good.
Wow.
That's a heel turn for Red.
Oh, 100%.
They're all heels in this match. Fuck it. Oh, no. What's Red doing? He's trying to counter out of the hammerlock, but he's not. No, elbow. Another elbow. Breaks free. Slide under. And there's an arm drag. Ducks a clothesline. Does Kash with an arm drag of his own. Great. I can't wait for another standoff. Let's see. Are they going to do it? No.
Oh, yeah, they will. Give it a second.
Tackle. Bridging up.
Super strong. Amazing strength here. Oh, knee. That was not an illegal knee like that UFC fight, but it was just a knee.
That's been all over the place. Leg sweeps. Hey, don't shove her. Kash just shoves Alexis Laree.
She's got it and
slaps
slapped.
him.
The fire, the spunk. She might be taller than Amazing Red, but who cares?
That's all right.
They're showing Trinity. Oh, I thought Kash was definitely going to push her or something, but
No. Kash is not the type of guy to be a domestic abuser.
he not in that sense, but he would definitely go over and push her real quick. Ducks the line from Kid Kash. Kash pokes Red in the eye.
You're aware of Jamie Noble's like trailer park trash like gimmick,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't Kid Kash fit perfectly with him? Just like the vibe of him.
I could see that working for sure.
Instead, they do like a Pitbulls thing. That would just
Alexis-
have to be two trailer park guys.
Alexis Laree just tagged herself in. She's going right at Kash. Kash slaps her, so Bob's wrong.
No, domestic abusers to your partner.
Oh, yeah, no.
So He can assault a woman.
Trinity is
not
in.
no matter abuse.
4 years as a pro at this point.
Laree is?
That's what he just said. Dory
Oh.
Funk Jr., Ricky Steamboat trained at camps with them. So
Dropkick
no stranger to the ring. And you can just tell by the way she comes off that she's definitely more experienced than most of the women we've seen.
Yes. She's got a better a flow to her than like Desire, for instance.
Yeah, like you can tell she's comfortable doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
What?
Who?
No, she was not. No. Don West just said Alexis Laree was in the Lingerie Battle Royal, and I'm almost positive she...
No way.
I'm going to fact check him right now.
There is no way.
Oh, shit. Wait a second.
Was she?
Oh, shit. She was.
Get out of here.
What?
What show was that?
That was pay-per-view number 2.
No way.
Yeah, she was, I guess. Wow. I do not remember that.
I call bullshit.
She was.
There's no way.
Wow.
What? Are we sure that's the same Alexis Laree? I cannot believe this.
Yeah, that's I didn't expect that.
Well, I don't count that.
Well, once again, it's a battle royal, so this is kind of really her debut. If you want,
I don't count it. I'm counting this as her debut.
Look at her! Look at the way
Alexis,
she's.
look up. Jesus.
Red coming in with a crossbody, yeah, coming in hot here.
Woo! Hammer away on Kit Kat. Chop him.
Up against the rope, Kash hopping over. Oh, stiff clothesline. Look at that.
God.
Why are we cutting away right now for a fucking crossbody? They were just going at it with each other.
Yeah.
Spin kick, kind of. Whatever you want to call that.
Red is working as if he's got to make curfew.
Well, he does. It's getting late here. It's
9:30, man. I got to be home by 9:45. I'm in trouble.
Oh my God, Bob! I think Alexis Laree might be his babysitter.
Oh,
this is making sense now. That's why she's so mean. She's like, "We really got to get moving, dude."
I'm your chaperone. I told your mom that we were watching a movie tonight.
Oh, Alexis Laree getting tossed into Kid Kash.
Jeez.
Spearing Trinity.
No, not a good spear.
No. I was surprised that didn't just win the match, to be honest with you.
If that spear pinned Trinity, that would have been bad.
I know. Well, look, Trinity's on the top rope. Kid Kash is as well on the other one. Something's happening over there, but Red's looking like he's going...
Code Red. Off of the top rope. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was more of a plop.
Yeah. The Trinity's going up to that. Oh, no. Alexis, you're going to fucking get your head crushed.
She's not in position. I think she switched it, though.
Yep. Nice.
1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what.
Wasn't Red pinning Kash, though? No, he was not.
No, he didn't. He got out of it. And to be honest, the way he hit it, Red definitely took more damage. And I could tell that, like, it made sense that he kind of fell off of him.
Kash doesn't look thrilled.
No. Oh, he's leaving.
Oh.
She don't care.
Trinity stole his thunder. Well, what's going to happen when Trinity steals the X Division Championship?
Well, yeah.
Now she's posing. I hope that she gets, like, super kicked or something. Right,
what the heck? She was just, like, helping Red, like, hey, good job,
Dad. I
Dad.
don't know. Yeah, that was weird. It's okay, Amazing Red. He did great.
Oh, Bob looked down and he just missed a show.
I'm not interested in that girl. I like Lollipop. Yeah, there you go.
Break it down.
Get down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goldilocks backstage with Jerry Lynn now. What is it, Goldie? I got my cheaters on. I'm trying to leave. No, Goldie. I don't have any idea who the luchador was.
The sass, Jerry.
Don't be so naive.
That's a good point.
That was funny.
Maybe his memory came back. America's Most Wanted.
Okay, it's not a hype video. It is, in fact, just them showing the Tron.
This is like a new thing where they have the Tron and then they go to the... It's like SmackDown 2's video game. And they come walking out to it.
Yeah. Well, they did it a few times before, but this show, it's very evident. It's like the new thing.
Well, it's like for everybody. Because usually it'd be for like Jarrett, maybe Raven, too.
Yeah.
But now it's almost everybody.
Yeah, well, I keep getting nervous because of how many video packages they've had on the show.
Yeah. Chris Harris going to check and see if he can hang in a singles capacity against D'Lo Brown, who will apparently get a world title match next week because he's a member of Sex if he wins, but they'll be in his corner.
So is Chris Harris down with the Brown? Now he's D'Lo Brown. Last week he was just D'Lo.
He's D'Lo Brown now. It's nice to know that he owns the rights to his name.
Yeah.
Because what if he came out to AC Connors? Or AC Connor. I don't think there's an S on that. Would it have the same impact as D'Lo Brown or no?
No. Maybe he would just be Are You Down? Because then it still rhymes with D'Lo Brown.
Oh my God. Are you down? Oh, they shook hands. So it looks like they're pals. That's good. Could you imagine that? Are you down to be like his Japanese name? Like in Japan. Like you can't say D'Lo, but you can say, Are you down? Here he is. No James Storm, by the way. He's not at ringside. If Don West had just... I knew it. So Don West just said that if Chris Harris were to win this, he would have a legitimate gripe about getting a title match. There's no way that D'Lo's losing this. That makes no sense. Kicks away Chris Harris after a hip toss. Arm drag.
Wow, look at this start. I did not expect this from Chris Harris or D'Lo. Okay, we just saw the double drop kick spot in the last match.
Literally just saw this whole thing happen with the Red and Cash.
Who's the agent?
I don't know. I wonder who would be the agents right now in TNA.
Jerry Jarrett. Oh, he hasn't been backstage a lot, they've said. So
Jeff Jarrett, sure. Russo's never been an agent.
No, it won't be Russo.
Gilberti, maybe?
I could see Gilberti doing it.
Maybe Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, I could see Jerry Lynn helping.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, it's cool because this is something, I've mentioned it before, and I've always really liked about TNA Wrestling is that Tenay's mentioning all of his D'Lo's previous accolades in the WWE. They've never been a company to stray away from other wrestling, whereas like you go to the WWE and they make it seem like they never existed unless they came to the WWE.
Right.
And that's for anything. I mean, we've heard the name Ring of Honor on these shows and stuff, and they continue to do that now. And, you know, AEW does similar stuff today. They mention, oh, they did this here. They did this, you know. So I like that stuff. Fans aren't idiots.
Yeah, well, WWE's got their own little bubble. They've been around way longer than anybody else. When TNA's been around for less than a year, you have to kind of acknowledge the other ones.
No, I get that. But they could, like, beat around the bush and be like, oh, he's a former champion, so... But, like, they're straight up like, he unified the titles and this and, you know.
I think I think WWF did that when Ric Flair went in there in 91. They were like, oh, he's a former world champion. Was that somebody watching the show, or?
Yeah, that was really weird.
A random camera shot. Come on, Chris Harris. Pull off the upset. D'Lo blocks the strike. He's hammering away. No, another block. Forearm. Heel kick. Are you down? With the Brown? Scoop slam. Looking at the real deal. Leg drop. About to happen.
Jesus, the arm jiggles. Does he always wrestle with a shirt on? Well, I know he had the vest.
No, he would have the what do you call it?
Yeah, singlet.
The singlet, yeah.
Because he doesn't appear that he's in bad shape, and he's wearing a t-shirt here, or like a cut muscle shirt, and like that's like a pet peeve. So.
Yeah, I don't think he needs the t-shirt, unless he's really let himself go in a matter of a month and a half.
It doesn't appear
judging
that
by how he looks, yeah, it doesn't look.
He looks pretty like slender still.
Yeah.
Back body drop by Chris Harris to D'Lo Brown. Now Brown is down with the Brown, and
leaping clothesline. Maybe D'Lo just doesn't like his body. Maybe it was a confidence issue when he was in the WWE.
I could see it. Cross body by Chris Harris. Wow, he's going to be a singles wrestler. He is now going to fight for the NWA heavyweight title.
Not true. He kicked out at 2 there, Dallas.
Oh, shoot. The match continues.
They love showing crossbody replays.
Dude, yeah, they do. Look at the height on this.
That was better than Amazing Reds.
Oh, reversing. It looked like almost like a catatonic was going to hit. Yeah, but he reversed it and slammed Brown down.
We're at 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 31 seconds, so about probably 20 minutes left in the show. I told Sarah I'd probably be done by about 1:45. That turns out to be a lie.
Whoops. Oh, shoot.
They're spearing the referee. In case you're wondering when we record these, it is almost 1 a.m.
1 a.m., yeah. I'm getting pretty tired, and that's why it's just dragging.
Spinebuster. That was almost very little effort, Spinebuster by D'Lo.
Yeah, very
almost
little.
like he didn't want to do it.
It appears, if you look at the audience, this is a popcorn match, as they'd call it in the biz, where people are leaving to go get concessions and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's about 8 people right there just walking away.
There's a lot. I mean, there's even on that side. Look.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. D'Lo just did a frog splash, and I don't know about you, but it looked like Harris waited wicked long to move out of the way.
Yeah, it did. Harris going to the top now. He's going for the death sentence. Just kidding. He doesn't have his partner, so he's probably just doing, an elbow. I thought he was just going to do a leg drop.
Misses it. Typical. He saw Perry Saturn, and he's like, let me do this. Here's Glenn Gilberti. The referee's out, obviously, because of that spear. He's showing his usefulness to D'Lo, probably.
Ace cutter.
Ace cutter, or like a running stunner.
Or he calls it the Glenn,
last dance.
The Glenn bomb.
1, 2, 3.
What? Oh, okay.
I thought that was only a 2 count, but I guess it's a 3.
Yeah, I also thought it was that, but he calls it the last dance?
Yeah, that's what he called it in WCW.
I didn't know that, so okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was hoping he had a name for it.
And then he had to stop doing it because of the Disciple was using it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And sad. Because fucking the Disciple.
All right. So they're trying to promote the fact that, D'Lo didn't see that. Well, I mean, D'Lo knows that they're a heel group, so they're probably going to help him win matches, right? Is Chris Harris going to be like, James Storm, where the fuck were you? And James Storm is going to be like, you didn't want me to be your tag team partner anymore. And he's like, dude, it was one fucking singles match. And he's like, I can't trust you, and I hate you now.
God, I hope they don't start teasing that.
Way too early for a split.
Wait, 1 week from tonight, Jeff Jarrett. We're at the announce table, by the way. Yep, D'Lo and Jeff Jarrett next week. What an incredible stipulation.
Yeah, sell it to us. Look at Mike Tenay. This is like, God, Don just loves to yell.
He'll join Sports Entertainment Extreme, damn it!
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, another big announcement.
What?
I hope he screams in Mike Tenay's face. Next week.
What is it?
Oh, so we have a very important announcement to announce that next week we have a very important announcement about NASCAR.
Great.
So can we take another?
Yeah, let's see the guitar shot again. He's got the guitar, and he smashes Eric Watts over the head with it.
Dude, I'm a sucker for guitar shots.
I bet you they found the truck that had the 900 guitars in it from WCW, and they're like, hell yeah, dude.
Well, I think we mentioned it before, but I do, in fact, have a Smash Jeff Jarrett guitar, and it's one of my favorite things.
I bet you it's the one right there he used on Eric Watts.
Very well. No, mine's more intact than that.
All right.
He tapped him very nicely with the one I have. To be honest,
I wish that it would tell you the date that it was used on.
I know. I actually did. I do remember messaging the seller at the time and being like, "Do we know when it's from?" And I don't think they had an answer for me. I can't remember.
That sucks. Here you go, Sadistic Madness. The Harris brothers always bringing the excitement to your TNA main events.
And we were about to be at 1 hour and 38 minutes.
Oh, joy. Can't wait for this street fight that's just called the Sadistic Madness match. But the trick is you can't win the match on somebody unless they are bleeding.
Okay, so this is weird. Harris Brothers came out separately from Triple X. They both had separate theme songs. The sex song is gone.
Right. Because that was probably Vince Russo's theme song.
Yeah, but they're still all part of Sex, and that was the song.
Yeah, but the song is for Vince Russo.
I don't care.
Well, I do. Technicalities here. Triple X. Look at that. Christopher Daniels. He's got the hood thing on, just like AJ Styles would eventually, and he takes it off. All right, great. Kisses it. Don't know what he did that for.
Oh, yeah.
See? So this is definitely a thing. Evil knows no bound. Yeah, great. Evil never will rest.
They did this earlier when you were peeing.
Well, I saw the last part of it. Oh, yeah. The church. Is it the new church or just the church now?
He called, and the announcement, he said disciples of the new church. So it's literally anything you want to call it that has new church in it. Sometimes they're the church. Sometimes they're the new church. Sometimes they're the disciples of the new church. I write it on our social media, however it fits in the 100 and whatever characters I have, 40, right? Is that what it is?
I think it's 160, isn't it?
Oh, is it longer now? I
think they upped it to 160.
Sandman did not even wait for his music.
Yeah, he don't care. Yo, let me out there, yo.
Now,
waste of beer. Oh, and Saturn. Okay.
Now they gotta. I would assume Sandman feels as if what's his place here right now. Now that he's kind of done with Raven.
Yeah, he doesn't really belong anywhere.
So how much longer are we going to see him?
Probably about 4 or 5 years.
What?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Hopefully all those guys are of age, because one time Sandman gave beer to my underage cousin.
He's in the that person looked like they were 14 years old.
Yeah.
He's in the main event Mafia feud.
Yeah, okay. I'm not that dumb. And screw you, I like the main event Mafia.
Yo, Kurt Angle. Yo, Stinger. I'm the real surfboard brother.
Main event.
Was Sandman in the Extreme 2.0 or whatever?
Oh, I don't think he was.
That's weird.
Not that I remember. This guy's like, I want beer.
EV 2.0, right? That's what it was called?
Yeah, I don't think he was.
That's a shame. He might have been retired by then.
Quote retired, but
yeah, quote.
Well, I know Stevie Richards was there. Rhino, Sabu, Raven. I can't believe we're starting out in the ring with like holds. This is amazing to me right now.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
This is gonna break down in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, no kidding. So apparently, I just went on a cage match to EV 2.0, and Sandman is part of it.
Really?
He's listed as it. I don't know if he was in any of the matches.
Well, I was gonna say he must have just been there as like an appearance at Hardcore Justice 2010. I bet you, which was essentially their ECW reunion show.
Right. Do you know how many matches EV 2.0 had?
I'm gonna guess and say 10.
3.
Oh shit! I was gonna guess less than 5, and I didn't want to be wrong.
Saturn is dropping people on their heads. He's like, screw all of you. I don't even care.
Yeah, he's destroying people right now.
He tossed Skipper and Daniels with some suplexes. Daniels saving Skipper from a vertical suplex. Now Saturn getting double teamed by the tag champs.
Nope.
Just kidding. Saturn tosses both of them over with a suplex.
Oh, double big boot though by the Harris brothers. Here we go.
And here it is.
So
come on, Andrew Thomas. You gotta keep some order here in this sadistic madness match. Oh, Skipper into the railing. Sandman clothesline.
Or Sandman. Man, I remember watching that Hardcore Justice 2010 show. I ordered it. I think it was I really wanted to watch it. And that Tommy Dreamer Raven match was like nasty.
Well, doesn't he like wrap barbed wire on his head?
On his mouth and stuff? Dude, it's fucking gross, but I loved it. Oh, Sandman getting powerbombed on the chair, and this Harris brothers are so fucking reckless. They couldn't even put the chair the right way.
They couldn't even time the double team powerbomb.
Well, yeah. So here's the part of the match where we don't really know what to call because they're just punching everyone around the ring and stuff. So
yeah, I'm just waiting for people to bleed at this point, really. Wait, somebody is busted wide open. Who's busted wide open?
Are they?
Don West just said, oh, he is busted wide open. Who? Sandman doesn't even count. He bleeds before the match starts.
Well, that's a good point, but Sandman is bleeding.
Oh, that's a blade job waiting to happen. Slash has got a big boot to the face with a chair. So
it was not a big boot. That was a spinning heel kick.
That was not a spinning heel kick by the Harris brothers. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you were talking about Saturn in the ring with the chair, because they also did a kick move with the chair in the ring.
No. I'm talking about the one on the floor that we just saw. If you thought that Don Harris is a spinning heel kick, I would have.
I missed the Harris part. Oh, look at that!
Oh, nice leg drop there by Skipper. Springboard on Saturn.
Who was over the top rope there.
Yeah.
Look at this lady. She's like, let me get my film disposed at Rite Aid.
It's 24/7.
Man, when I was a kid, I went to my first wrestling show in 2004, and I had the disposable camera, but I didn't put the flash on. So we went to get the film done, dude, and then nothing came out, and I was so sad.
Of course not.
And of course, like Eddie Guerrero was at that show and shit. It sucked.
Oh man, that blows.
And I was close, like to where they were coming down the ramp.
What was the show? What month and stuff?
It was the Holla 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 tour, and it was a SmackDown show. I don't remember the month. I'd have to look it up. I got my ticket stub though.
Oh, okay. Daniels with a heel kick to Saturn.
And Slash is bloody now, too. Yeah. So look, as he's weak, mind you. He's very weak right now. Wait, one of the Harris brothers, is that Heavy D or is that Big Ron? I don't know. One of them are bleeding.
Who knows?
Well, they both have a shirt on now.
Now, according to James Mitchell, this makes them all stronger.
But Slash looks much weaker.
Yes. As if bleeding out is not good.
Well, I'll tell you what. Saturn's looking most impressive in this match, like still, by the way.
Yeah. I would be worried about Sandman because I feel like if you drink a lot, doesn't your blood become thinner? So he would probably bleed out quicker.
Thins your blood. I thought you were about to make a Hep C joke, but...
No. I'm respectful, man. I don't make bad jokes like that.
Yeah, wrestlers would never like purposely do that. Like Abdullah the Butcher definitely wouldn't do that.
No.
Definitely not.
Never.
Skipper with a corkscrew crossbody to the outside onto Saturn.
Saturn got a bunch of new tattoos.
Yeah, dude.
Since the year.
Look, there's a spike.
I knew it.
Spike thrown into Slash.
I knew it.
We're focused on Slash and Daniels. Oh!
Running strike right to the forehead. That's probably going to cause Daniels to be busted open if he isn't already. He's probably showing the camera, right? He's busted open. He has to. He has to be now. He's freaking digging in his forehead.
Oh!
Yeah, he's the. Okay, he's busted. Daniels was probably. I should have stayed in Japan. 1, 2, kick out.
Everyone's about to be bleeding soon. Perry Saturn and Skipper might be the only ones not bleeding.
I don't know if I've ever seen Alex Skipper bleed.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. I'm sure he has, but I just don't remember it.
Oh, so Ron is also busted open. So that means that Don was busted first.
I don't see Brian Lee bleeding.
Oh no,
he said two.
He says 2 on each team are bleeding. So Ron Harris, who's that one right there with the skinnier head, and then
Daniels,
and Slash and Sandman.
Okay. H-bomb there to Saturn as well. Looks like.
Wait, did he just say this is for the championship?
Don't worry about it. Tom doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
H-bomb to Brian Lee.
Oh, I thought that was a choke slam. They couldn't get him up enough.
It was a double H-bomb. Oh, bad slam there on Sandman. Almost fell over. Andrew Thomas needs to be fired. He has not maintained order.
Skipper's just going to the top. Oh my God, just fucking
Leg
destroying
drop.
Sandman. Top rope leg drop there, yeah. Triple X is destroying them. They're getting weaker, dude. They said they're going to get stronger. These guys are fucking losing.
Can you win this by submission, or is it a pin only?
It's pin only, I think.
Okay. Yeah, New Church is not looking good here.
No.
Ooh, Daniel's busted wide open. Best moonsault ever. 1, 2, no. Slash kicks out because he is strong.
Oh, look. Sandman teetering on the apron. Is there nothing?
Is there a table there? Okay.
No. One of my weaknesses is as far as like things I really like is like when they set up a table and don't do anything with it for like 20 minutes and then randomly someone gets fucking thrown through and you forgot the table was there.
Oh, I love that.
It's like one of my favorite things.
That happens to me all the time. If you wait, I would say if you wait at least like 10 minutes, I will forget it's there.
Well, yeah, and you don't tease it at all. You just get away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my things, man. Here we go.
It's very easy to please us here on the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
At least me, man. I'm a sucker for a lot of shit in wrestling. So, pop up powerbomb by Saturn to Daniels. Nice.
All right, Kevin Owens.
Steen at this time.
Kevin Steen, excuse me. Oh, powerbomb. 1, 2, no.
One of the Harris brothers kind of tapped Saturn to break up the pin.
I don't know what that was. Yeah, he like swiped at his kneecap.
Chair shot.
Come on, Slash. 1, 2, no.
He kicked out. He's like, no, you can't beat me and
I'm a strong man. Tag title strike to Slash by Don. 1, 2, no. That was a close one.
We're getting closer here. We're at 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 35 seconds. So we're inching closer and closer to the end of the show.
Time is running out. The tape machines are rolling.
We're out of time.
Daniels boots Saturn in the corner. Step up heel kick to the back of the head. Well, step up insecurity, I should say. Excuse me.
I didn't feel like correcting you, but
yeah, thanks. Sandman sent to the ring.
Yo, he moves though. They barely even showed that, but
yeah, there's a super kick.
Nasty super kick.
1, 2. Nope. Daniels kicks out. How did he escape from that? Oh, okay. Death Valley Driver? Yes. 1, 2. Skipper breaks it up.
So it's weird because there was originally like a legal man. Look at H-Bomb to Perry Saturn. There was originally like they started with like legal men, and now there's wait a second, and there's not is what I was saying. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What? What?
Are you shitting me right now? So Killings is out here.
Oh,
and
sit out power.
I don't know what they're calling him, but Viscera is here.
Yeah, Viscera. Mabel. What the fuck?
He just did like a sit-down powerbomb to Daniels, and now he's leaving.
1, 2, 3. Saturn pins him. I'm okay. Well, Killings is going through the crowd with Mabel.
Did he call him Mabel?
I don't know. That's what I'm calling him.
No, that's Viscera to me. He's
Viscera.
Like the blonde mohawk.
Okay, well, Mabel had one too, though, didn't he?
Mabel, Viscera is way cooler than Mabel.
Well, anyway, they went through the crowd. I don't know, but they attacked Sex.
And here we go. Sandman and Disciples are about to celebrate, but here comes Gilberti and Siaki to attack him. So no beer celebration.
I didn't know what the hell that was. Okay, Gilberti attacking Saturn. They've had a history. WCW TV title matches.
Okay, they're bringing a table in. I'm still like, can't believe that just happened. And how was that not even teased in like the Observer or anything? Like I literally don't. I know I was starting to hold back on stuff like that, but there's literally nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
If I had to guess, they probably called him Nelson Knight, which is his real name. No, 2 tables are set up. This is not going to be good for the new church.
No.
Slash on one table. Who's going to go on the other one? Oh, Brian Lee. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Skipper and Daniels on opposite ends.
Skipper's standing on the top already, and Daniels is not ready, so that's risky.
Daniels was mad about something. Jeff Jarrett
here making a save for the new church, hitting everyone with a chair. He couldn't find Daniels because he was coming behind him.
Sure couldn't.
Oh, wait, here's D'Lo.
Here's D'Lo. Oh no! Watch out! Hit him with the chair. No. Yeah. Title shot. I got a title shot. Let's flip the table over. Where's my title shot? I got a title shot next week. You're looking at the real deal right now. I'm gonna kick your ass. All right. Oh no! Oh! Jerry hits him in the head with a chair. Listen here, you human bobblehead. I'm the champion.
He did back him in the corner and was like spitting as he was yelling at him. I hit him with a chair too.
Yeah.
And
right.
You go off there without the logo, just the copyright, which is kind of odd. But...
Copyright. TNA Entertainment, LLC, all rights. Oh, there's the logo. 155.01 is your runtime.
Whoa, man. Okay. Jeez. There's a lot to digest on that show.
Yeah.
Well, I guess to start us off, I thought it was a fun show. I actually was more pleasantly surprised with a lot of the show than I expected. But like, how are you feeling? I don't know. I'm still like, I'm tilting. I want to say up sort of, but I'm kind of in the middle still. But like, I had a lot of fun, I feel like.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I had a lot of entertainment out of that. All right, so Sanders and Styles, I'm going to say right now, that was match of the night.
Yeah, it was, which is wild.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah, Sanders and Styles, definitely match of the night. So we started off good. Now, that was after 7 minutes of a Goldie singing and video package, but...
Right.
Then we had Konnan and Jerry Lynn, which wasn't bad. I thought it was a fine match.
was all right. That wasn't great.
I'm not saying it was nothing amazing, but I thought it was fine for what it was.
Yeah.
Then we had David Young and Siaki, which was definitely filler.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Rhodes, David Flair. I mean, it was what it was.
All-time classic match.
Oh, of course. Kid Kash and Trinity versus Alexis Laree and Amazing Red was, I thought, very disappointing, I guess, if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah.
Brown and Harris didn't have a bad match, but it was also like just random. Okay, listen. And then the main event, which I think was exactly what we thought it was going to be. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying it was in the middle for me. Breaking it down, like even just that, the basic breakdown, I'm saying in the middle because the same stuff I feel like I say every week. I feel like we didn't have enough like awesome matches and furthering storylines for me to justify a thumbs up. However, I do not think this was a bad show by any means.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go in the middle, but if like tilting down, just because it felt like a filler week in general.
No, I know what
like
it
overall.
Did.
A lot of build for next week with Jarrett and D'Lo.
Yeah, which I mean we've kind of been teasing for a while, but unfortunately, I think is kind of a dumb thing to do right now. But
yeah,
I mean, is what it is. You know, I think we kind of just got to accept it, and you know, there it is. I mean, Perry Saturn making his debut was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun, and I think he's a good fit. I hope he kind of sticks around.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Because if he doesn't stick around, I think I'm going to be sad. So
I think he's around for a couple months at least.
Okay, well that's good. That's good enough to at least kind of keep me satisfied.
Yeah.
And then we thought that Perry Saturn was the big debut that they were talking about in that Borash report thing that I was reading. I think they were talking about whatever you call them, Viscera, Mabel, whoever we want to call them. We don't know right now. But he came out with Ron Killings, so Killings has a little friend. I did not see that coming a mile away, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wonder if that is something where Ron's again not Team Jarrett or Team Sex. He's like, I'm Team Ron Killings.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
So I think we do have a couple weird spots here though. So Dusty and David Flair was almost teased like that's the end of this NWA title thing, but then they stole it, so that's going to continue.
I think they're switching it to Lawler.
Yeah, or at least that the group still has it, regardless.
Yeah, but I think Lawler's going to be feuding with Dusty now.
Yes. Yep, I agree with that.
Pivoting to that.
And it seems like that's kind of a feud that's going on, along with Eric Watts still feuding with Jarrett, but we don't really know exactly why yet. I don't think we are going to know for a while. Styles is I feel like going to go through all the members of Sex, or at least a bunch of them. Especially after the match that we just saw, where they all were getting involved.
Well, I think the end game there for him is a match with Gilberti.
I think so too. I think that's the biggest blow. I think he's gonna fight Siaki next week potentially, and then after that he'll fight. Yeah, I think then he'll have to fight Gilberti. The Trinity Kid Kash stuff is getting very interesting right now. I'm not really sure where we're going, but it definitely looks like a breakup, and I feel like either a match or something.
Yeah, they're doing a slow burn for that. It looks like Kash getting more and more frustrated with her, stealing the spotlight. Which I think I like that. I like Kash as a heel more so than I like him as a babyface.
Yeah, I agree, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know what else to talk about. I guess because it's kind of, I mean, Jerry Lynn beat Konnan, so what's next in that? Nothing, I guess. I don't know.
I kind of took that as the conclusion of that.
I think so too. And if Konnan's here still, cool, but I guess he's done with Jerry Lynn essentially.
Yeah. No, absolutely, I think he is.
I don't know if I can think of anything else to really mention. I mean, there's, like I said, there's not a lot of stuff furthering. It's kind of okay, what's next? I guess with this.
There was no Raven.
No Raven, which is a bummer.
So.
And maybe it's because he's one of my favorite wrestlers, but like I just wanted him. Like he gets more. I get more excited seeing him.
Yeah.
His presence, his look,
Yeah.
and like just being on the show. I feel like really brings a lot.
I was just gonna say it's his presence.
So even if he came out and did a promo, I'd be like, yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer. But if he went to the hospital and he was truly pretty hurt from last week, then it makes sense. And you know what? Maybe it's not a bad thing to keep him off, especially if either next week he makes like a big return or you keep him off for 2 weeks and then he does something to Jarrett the following or something. We can still further that. I don't think it's necessarily a bad choice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have anything else either. But so next week it's some announcement regarding NASCAR, and then of course the title match we've been waiting all of 3 weeks for. D'Lo Brown challenging NWA World Champion Jeff Jarrett. Will he win it? And will he join in as a result? Will the NWA World title go to Sex? We'll have to find out next week. Dales, you have got nothing else.
No, man, we'll find out. Hey, I guess with just that match and a NASCAR announcement, we'll find out how excited we are when we start the show next week.
Take my $10 now. Until next week, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.